what it sounded. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But
I use the web version because the
that works.
program version screws me over big time. Yeah.
Cool. I might have to try that next
may have had a
next week
little.
sometime after I have some time to play around with it.
Yeah,
Let's see.
may have had too much caffeine.
Ah, there's worse
You?
things.
Yeah,
Oh no, we're gonna deal with some frenzied trolls now. We're screwed.
yeah.
Well,
I
if you're still energized at the end of this game, I'm probably gonna hop on Diablo afterwards.
I still haven't picked up Diablo 4.
Is that any good? I haven't played your games in a while. I'm waiting to play Baldur's Gate 3 though. I want to finish
Yeah,
it. So,
yeah. You've mentioned that a few times,
yeah.
but
Let me know
it
if you
seems
guys are interested. Yeah.
Hell, I got Baldur's Gate 3. I just haven't touched it in forever.
You know, I have a friend that also is interested, but I tried playing Divinity Original Sin 2 with him, and it just takes too long. I had to tell him I had to make up something, and I had to bail out. I don't
bail.
know.
I
I'm
think
not the most patient player.
I think I started playing that game with like 5 different people, and none of us ever finished it.
Yeah, Divinity, I love the game. I got the first and the second, but that's just so long.
Yeah,
I don't have
it's kind of fun walking around together, but I don't know.
It's too much.
It just
You know,
yeah, it's very slow. I know at one point, like whenever I play it, I just make a thief and just steal everything in town and then
and just
sell
break
it
the game.
and then just sell it all and buy us like a ton of awesome stuff in every town. Like I become more of like an art thief, like I'll steal art from everyone's house and like sell it and
Yep.
then just
Hey,
buy all
Yeah.
the
you're better
expensive
than me,
stuff.
man. I'll steal everything not nailed down,
Like
man. Full Blue Goblin.
It's like
yeah,
stealing like the silverware in Skyrim, right? Like,
yeah, it kind of is. And like he'll be like, "All right, I'm gonna go do this game thing." I'm like, "All right, while you're doing that, I'm stealing some artwork." So like I'll just go run off and like start going in all the houses, like, "Ooh, artwork," and like stealth, steal.
yeah.
And like
You
he's like,
do those.
"Yeah."
I was
Oh,
gonna say it's like you tell your friend like you do the quest. I'm like making things run here.
yeah. I mean that's pretty much how what I do. Like I'll just like make a bunch of money and buy us all like good gear while he's doing like story stuff. Because I've played it so many times at this point, I'm like, yeah, I already know the first like 5 or whatever, like 5 chapters or 3 chapters. Just like I've done this so much, I'm just gonna steal artwork.
Yeah, I haven't even played it that much. But I'm like the guy is like next, continue, like on the story stuff. I don't really have the patience for it. So.
Yeah, I think well, a lot of modern games have done voice acted stuff, so I know that has spoiled me. Where I'm like, I'd rather it just be voice acted. I don't want to read all this.
Yeah.
What was it I played recently? I think it was Cyberpunk. It's like there's all those things you can find with like basically it's kind of like in Skyrim where you find all those books like shit to read. Like I can't read all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my
Honestly,
god.
Honestly, I've gone full retro at this point. Like I'd be playing Enter the Gungeon just for the pure simplicity of it.
That's retro.
Hey,
I mean, it's sort of retro. It's like retro style.
Retro? I'm talking like bolt gun and shit.
I mean, graphically, those are retro, but they do have a lot of modern gaming sensibilities. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to, like, I don't know what's something they do nowadays, like with loading, like save scumming. Like, you'd have to always save scum in old games because, like, you'd like forget like 5 hours would pass and then you just die randomly and be like, no, god damn it.
Yeah, for 3 seconds, cry eternally.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not playing this game anymore. This is bullshit.
I'm done for the day.
But yeah, like there are a lot of like games that feel retro, but they do have a lot of modern gaming sensibilities that I like.
Let's see.
The It's very difficult to go back to a real old game because
Ugh,
the nostalgia lasts for about like 1 hour until you run into like, okay, this is why we evolved.
Yeah, and then like something happens like that, like is like would be expected in old school gaming, but like nowadays you're like, this is bullshit. I wanna
They're probably kidding.
like what was those? I was playing Phantasy Star, like a little while ago, and I remember it being so much fun the first time I played it, and this time when I played, I remember, oh yeah, you have to like sit in this area and just farm a bunch of monsters before you can move to the next area. I was like, I don't want to do this.
Game over.
Yeah, this was really fun when I was a kid. Now I'm all, I don't want to do this. I gotta go do my taxes. I don't have time for this.
Hell, I've been playing. Y'all ever heard of your only move is hustle? Yomi hustle.
I have not. No.
Really? Fair enough. What's a good way to put this? Y'all remember like early 2000s flash animations where two stick figure dudes just start whooping ass and taking names and just go in on each other, like it's a random anime fight back to back all the time.
Yeah, I
The crap
remember
is-
games like that.
Yeah, essentially Yomi Hustle is that. It's literally you essentially building those old ass fucking flash animation fights. And there's like mods out the ass for it already. It was made by like one dude essentially in his basement, and it's sold for like $7, and it blew the hell up. I be in tournaments and crap fighting random dudes who've analyzed everything about it. Like the frame animation for this attack is exactly 5, and thus I have automatic advantage.
Nice.
Nah, it definitely be fun. I ain't even mad sometimes when I lose, like the replay, because you can save them, of course. Them replays be magnificent.
Yeah.
See, there's a ninja, there's a cowboy who's essentially Virgil from Devil May Cry. There is
It's like a fighting game, like you fight other people. Oh, okay.
yeah. I mean, you can do single player, just like you control both dudes effectively and just build the animation however you want. That and learn the combos and so forth.
Trying to see where Alcus is. He's not answering.
Oh yeah.
He's the only one we're waiting on.
He sometimes passes out taking a nap before this game.
Yeah, we might just get started and hopefully he'll join in at some point. Because I know we're down Barrett.
Yep.
One of us, Barrett said somebody could run him if somebody wants to.
Sure, yeah.
I ain't gonna touch that. Last time I did. Well, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll let somebody else.
I would volunteer if nobody else wants to.
Honestly,
no problem.
I would.
I'm all about that.
I don't know anything about like half your characters, and I damn sure would do something stupid and get that man killed, Loki.
I mean, his character is pretty much standard thief.
Simple.
Ranged rogue. You like throw side knives at people and run away.
Yeah.
Easy.
Honestly, I can respect that.
Bonus action disengage.
Yeah.
But I can also just keep him in the background.
I'm fine with that as well.
It's not a big deal.
Okay. He'll just be in the back commanding the minions.
But
so...
yeah.
Okay.
Well, Tiny, you would be up for scribe duty this week if you're okay with that.
I'll manage.
Okay.
I
Let me
believe
just
in
mark Alcus and Barrett as being out today. Tiny is scribe master. Oops, shit. I just deleted everything. Undo. Tiny is scribe master, and Locoon is the previous scribe. Do you want to give us a quick recap?
Sure. Right. So let me go over here. Journal. Acid sizzled and dripped from my adamantine half plate as we ventured further into the depths of the keep. We will need to be more careful if we want to make it far. I recognize these halls from my foray with Arcane Eye and a party new to prepare for encounters with more trolls. As we approached the door without stealth, it opened from the other side, and 4 green trolls attacked. placed a flaming sphere in the room to keep them warm. Alcus blocked the doorway, preventing them from getting to the back line. Nibnob threw a flask of alchemist fire into the room. Augur made his dreadful assault, but then retreated deeper into uncleared territory, bumping into another troll. Baird threw his brain daggers over Alcus's shoulder, making their noses bleed. Tiny interrupted from his deep conversation with the skeletons, begrudgingly moved up to take the floor with Alcus. After dispatching the foul creatures, Tiny studied the ancient dwarven statues, then we moved on. I was hanging out with Bogger, watching the rear, then suddenly I heard a heavy rumble of stone from a room that the rest of the party was checking out. Went over, not sure what was going on. Saw a stone golem was moving towards where I remembered the chest was. Tossed a web spell in there. The golems were stuck in the web. The party reduced the golems into rubble without too much trouble, and Nibnob was able to live yet another day. Found coins of ancient mint, some potions, an orb, an old ring. Identified the artifacts and distributed them to the party. Ventured forth and found a wide open room with two massive statues looming menacingly. I scanned them with my detection and could only find traces of preservation magics. There's a door to the north and an unusually well-preserved door to the east, which we opened. What will the party find next? And stay tuned for, I guess, this episode now.
All right. Thank you for that recap. Just give me a moment. I'm trying some different settings to see if I can improve my Roll20 performance. But it seems like hardware acceleration is the best way, even that's super laggy.
Hilariously enough, I did figure out what was wrong with my voice mod in the end. My Roll20 macros and my macros for voice mod essentially got mixed. So every time I try to use Roll20, it just loaded some whole new ass voice.
Oh. Yeah, that would do it. Alright, yeah, this isn't doing anything. Alright, I'm just going to use hardware acceleration. Okay, so it is the 71st of autumn at 12:20 p.m. You are currently going down the side tunnel to see what you can find. What does the group want to do?
All right, we'll put Barrett in the background. Is that correct?
Yeah, so, well, does anyone want to play him, or should I just background him? If he's in the background, yeah, I'd probably, it's just for combat you'd be playing him. I'd probably role play him, but if anyone wants to play him for combat, you said you would?
I would have no problem playing him, yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
I won't use any of his resources or anything like that, so.
Alright, I'll give you...
I feel like you could use some of those side points. It seems to always have a surplus of them.
Alright.
The side. But yeah, sorry, my bad.
Oh, that's fine.
I can't hear you too well, Bogger.
Any better?
Kind of. I think I gotta turn my volume up. It's probably me.
Alright, you
said something about side or something?
His side points. I'm sure he wouldn't mind you using those extra side dice or whatever.
Oh, true that.
Because he always has a lot of those.
Alright, so you should have control of his token now.
I do. Awesome. All the stuff is on the toolbar for him. Alright, excellent.
Here, let me see.
Well,
yeah, so you should, if you click on him, I think he should have a bunch of macros at the top of the screen. You click
this is
on the
stealth
token.
macro. Jeez. Doesn't use stealth.
I don't know if there's a way you can make a stealth. Well, there probably is. I know if you click on check, it'll do all of your... There's like a list that comes up of all your different skills. And stealth would be in there.
It's weird. When I click on him, it says Locoon does it or something. Or, no, let me try it again. That's weird. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We'll give it a whirl.
Alright. Yeah, it'll still roll under you because you're controlling him, but yeah, I would know that that was for him. Alright, so I think, let's see, Nibnob, you are in front right now going down this hallway. It's been quiet so far. What do you want to do?
Nibnob will, of course, case the joint very carefully. Can't get the loot if you ain't risk not for it.
Alright, so how far can you see?
60.
Okay, let me check something. We're trying out the new UI, so it might, oh, you could see. So at the end of the hallway there, you think there is a chest of some kind in the darkness.
The hall
Up
looks
here.
clear, lads. I see loot at the end. Who's with me?
We checked its Nibnob.
Indeed. Floor seems fine.
So what is your passive perception?
Has it?
Mine's 21.
10. So, Bogger, you would notice a lot of cracks and what looks like might be some smashed areas of the floor in this hallway. It's kind of strange. Kind of like you saw in the other room.
I will point that out to the group.
Look up.
Yes, that is a good idea, or something big.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll look up at
So,
the ceiling.
looking up, give me a active perception check. Okay, so yeah, looking up at the ceiling now, you would notice some scratch marks on the ceiling that are kind of, it's odd because they're kind of towards the center of the ceiling, like something maybe moved down this hallway and scratched against the ceiling. It's kind of strange to you.
So maybe it was something really big that.
Yep. Like a trap.
What are you saying, Tiny?
Yeah, some sort of a drag trap or like a big, huge knife.
Should we be clumped up?
Boys. Just kidding. No, that's a good point.
Do you have a light source? Yeah, you do. Tiny has one.
Two.
Okay.
You want me to look?
I think that's wise, Tiny.
So give me, if you're looking around, Tiny, give me an active perception check. And choose a square. Which square are you in? That one. So up ahead a little, you think you see what might be pressure plates on the floor. Might be some kind of trap.
Yep, I'll say that. There's some pressure plates up ahead. Do I see a way to disarm it?
Maybe. Give me a moment. So taking a closer look, you would see pressure plates in a 15-foot area.
Hear Barrett go, well, hello. If you point them out to me, I'll be able to disable them for you. Maybe Nibnob, you can help me out too. Barrett.
Many thanks, Longbeard.
So investigation might tell you something.
Okay. And Lokun would come up first to investigate with Nibnob.
So you want me to? I got a 2, and I got a plus D4.
Yeah, and anyone who wants can do an investigation. You don't have to choose someone in the group.
I roll.
Do so with the minute, the eyes of minute seeing. Me too.
Okay. So you don't see an obvious way to disable them. However, at the other end, it looks like there might be some sort of panel. You would guess that might do something to affect this trap, but unfortunately it is on the other side.
Well, this is what I'll offer is we could do the old floating disc thing. You think? I can create a disc and then teleport over if need be. You said over here, actually?
Yeah, it's on the other side of the area, kind of right at the edge there.
Okay. I'll be like, I'll ask the party, give me 10 minutes and I can make a disc and then you can hop on a disc.
Barrett
sound like
would
a plan?
also offer to use acrobatics. It's a little bit more risky, but he could get over there quicker.
If not,
Indeed.
pass the jump spell to make it simpler.
Well, the
Nice.
disc is free and without risk.
Risk is unadvised. If not, likes this plan.
Alright, so you're
Okay.
going to attempt a 10-minute ritual here.
More willing to throw somebody.
Alright, well, I can try to pass 10 minutes. Just let me know if anyone is doing anything during that time.
Nothing to be done, nothing to prove.
Alright. So, as you are waiting, you're back here, Bogger, and you would hear something. Something large approaching the door with your passive perception. You think it's getting close pretty quick. You don't think you have much time before it walks in here. What do you want to do?
I want to. I can't see who this is right behind me, but I would whisper to them.
Alcus. And
Alcus.
Alcus would be in the background right now.
Cool. The next closest people, I would say we have company coming through this other door.
Okay.
Are we hiding, or should we jump them?
Jump them, I think. Oh, I can't. I don't. You're telling probably my owl. My owl would have to send a message. Or something.
How far away are you? How loud would I have to be?
Oh, you know what? We probably have psychic whispers still up.
Let me check.
What time is it?
Let me check the group.
It expires at 2:30.
It is 12:20. So yes, you would still have psychic whispers going.
I'll say we should jump them.
Can we put our lights out?
Barrett will say, then I can't see anything. But I'll come around. I'll hide around this corner.
All right. So
Great.
at this point, give me initiative rolls.
Okay.
Trying out this new UI. I like it so far. All right. So Bogger, as something large is approaching the door, you would be the first to act. What do you want to do?
Hold on a second. I'm still rolling initiative for the
Yeah, go
6
ahead.
people that I have.
Hmm.
Lokun's RTS.
APM is not high enough for this shit. Right.
Click and drag.
I think I got everybody on there. I'm not even sure. Let me see.
All right. So in that case, I believe Barrett would actually be the first to go.
Oh, cool. Great.
No one has exhaustion, giving them disadvantage, right? To their initial rolls.
That's a good question. Where do I see that for Barrett?
Let me see.
Might have exhaustion. I doubt it though.
I don't think he went down.
I don't remember
They
him going down.
usually would put an icon on them. So I don't think
He's not marked as having exhaustion, so I guess we can
Okay.
assume he doesn't have it.
so. He'll bonus action stealth around the corner.
Okay.
If he peeks around the corner, does he see them by any chance? I guess I'll move him.
Not yet.
Okay. Well, then he'll try to get an angle where they can't see him too well. If they pass around a corner, and he'll ready an action to throw a psionic dagger at them. It's his turn.
All right, Bogger.
I am going to run back in here and shut the door
All
stealthily,
right.
quietly.
Give me one moment to draw back in the door. Alright, so you shut the door with a bonus action. You still have your action.
Yeah, I guess I am honestly gonna dodge.
Alright, you take the dodge action.
Smart man.
Lokun.
Lokun's staying in his square without stepping into that green goo by any chance? In front of
Yeah,
Barry?
well, I mean, you could stand around it. It doesn't look like it's
Takes up the whole
dangerous. It's
square.
just slimy.
Okay, Lokun will stand here and ready his action to throw firebolts at any enemies that come through that door. His turn.
Alright, War Banner.
Warbanner will fly around the corner and then dodge. It's his turn.
Skeleton.
Skeleton will move back and then ready an action to throw to shoot a crossbow. That's his turn.
Alright, Tiny.
Yeah, let's see. I didn't see anything. Stop crowded.
Yeah, the door is currently closed.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try and make my way towards the front. I think I can only make it
Nice.
here.
Okay, so you move up to that square, ending your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and
Or wait,
Yeah.
what action are you gonna do?
Action.
I want to go ahead and cast. I've done it a while. Cast Bless.
All right, who are you targeting?
The three frontliners, I guess.
Choose Nick Knob.
Jesus, dude. I got. Sometimes I turn your volume up and it's so quiet, and then sometimes it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, they just blasted my
I
speaker.
turn you back.
My bass went.
I know.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Bless on who?
Yeah, who are you blessing?
Be myself, Bogger, and why not? I'll do the number.
All right, I'll mark you guys. Hang on. Augur and Nibnob.
Thank you, kind DM.
Out to the wood.
Okay. The skeleton moved back there, ready in action. All right, so you would hear the door opening in the other room, and heavy footsteps come into the room that you were just looking into. You don't see anything just yet, but you're pretty sure something is now in that room moving around. You said you were stealthing, right?
Yes.
Barrett?
Everyone at this point, give me a stealth check if you're trying to hide yourselves.
No. Hell.
You sound a lot different now.
Yeah, I know.
It changes so much.
I need to
You not
put you
sound like a
very
goblin.
low. It does not at all. This is not the vision of Nipnob that I had in my mind before.
Yeah.
You Sound like Freddy Krueger now. You're gonna haunt my nightmares or something. Nibnob.
If you got to, they're nearby by one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn you down too.
Yeah.
Alright, so Nibnob is making some noise when he's moving. Oh, well, Warbanner is as well. Okay, so that is it for whatever the creature is. And after that, you would hear another set of heavy footsteps enter the room as something else is now walking through the area looking around. But none of them, whatever it is, does not seem to have come over to this door yet. Nibnob.
Give down some. Let's see. Out here. Actually, this false extra far too.
Sound like Goblin Morgan Freeman. Alright, so you
Let's
move.
see. Yeah, this boss far. Right?
I can't really make out what you're saying.
Yeah.
Good.
Cost 5 to move through somebody, right?
Yes, moving through allies is difficult terrain. Moving through anyone, allies, enemies, or like if something's in the square is usually difficult terrain. Although the owl is
Warbanner.
flying, so you don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
Alright,
Move
that's
right
what
under
you're
him.
fine right here then, yeah.
Now I'm going to turn you back up because now you're super low again.
Yeah.
I'll leave the voice mod on for now. I just gotta tweak it or some shit,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
All right.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you move up to there.
Probably call it dodging. I can't really do anything else. Nothing to prepare spell-wise.
Okay, skeleton.
Who's back, ready as a shot? I said,
All right, new round, Barad.
oh, Barrett. Barrett is just will do steady aim and ready a psionic dagger at any enemies if the door opens. Yeah. It'd be like, "Psst, are we gonna ambush them?
I don't know if you can ready a steady aim. I think you can just ready an attack. A steady aim would be a bonus action.
Oh, so he's not ready. He took a steady aim action, bonus action,
Oh,
steady aim,
I
and
see.
then action,
And then readying. Got it. Okay. Can you link steady aim? I guess I can look
Yeah,
at
sure.
Yeah, it might not last more than a turn.
Just not sure if you can do it outside of your turn, yeah.
Oh.
Your next attack roll on the current turn, yeah.
Okay, so then he will instead move over here under the owl and bonus action hide again,
Okay.
and will kind of get ready to throw a dagger around the corner. Can you do something like that?
Yeah, that's fine. As you're hitting. Bogger.
I will psionically say to the party, we're kind of trapped here. Can we disarm that trap down the hall so we have an exit?
I don't think that's an exit. I think it's just a dead end. I think you should open the door and let's let loose a barrage.
Cool.
Nibnob, go
Like-
try to disable it. Bravely
Yeah,
run
well,
away.
that is character.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Tiny and Nibnob to open the door. I'll take a step back and shoot, dodge again.
Alright, so you're dodging.
Or shit, actually, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and make a crate and hide inside the crate.
Alright, you make a minor illusion of a crate, kind of ducking down inside it. That would give you full concealment.
Metal Gear
Nice.
Solid tactic. Classic.
There you go. That's how to do it.
Well, Yeah, yeah,
Dude, you just went Metal Gear Solid on us, man. That's awesome.
yeah. So
It's just a box.
that's Fogger's plan.
Alright, so you're hiding inside the wooden box. Is it in front of you or on you?
I'm inside of it, so it's on top of me.
Okay.
Nice.
5x5x5
Fair
square.
enough. Alright, War Banner.
Did you skip Lokun? I think
Probably.
so. Lokun is just readying a shot. War Banner is just dodging. I'll
Okay.
say it like look at Bogger. It kind of reminds you of like Divinity Original Sin 2, and there's like this barrel just moving about.
Yeah,
That's it.
he's got the barrel on him. Alright, your skeleton is, I assume, readying
All
still.
doing the same thing.
Tiny. What are you doing? You got your bless going.
And then I'm gonna wait for him and listening on the other side of the door. How close are they getting, or are they just wandering around out there? What?
So, what is your passive perception?
21.
So, you hear them here and here. So, they're kind of near the door. You would guess they're looking around. You definitely hear their footsteps. They're not trying to hide.
Okay.
What are you doing for your action?
I'm getting ready to fling open the door, I guess, when Nimnob gets here.
So you're readying an item interaction to open the door when Nibnob is next to you?
Yeah, I guess that's what we're going to do. That way we can jump out and attack.
Okay.
Yep.
Skeleton is still readying, I assume.
Yep.
So there's some more footsteps as the creature gets close to the door. And it will pull the door open, the double doors, at which point you would see both of them. One of them, actually, I don't know if you've seen either of these types of trolls before.
Look like you need a shower, both of you.
So the first one you see, I'll give you a picture of it. Yeah, this is the first time you've seen this one. Looks like a normal troll, except its flesh is almost rotting off of it as it glows with some kind of necrotic energy, almost like it's radioactive or something.
Damn.
It looks like doesn't look like it's in pain, but it looks like it is a bit unhappy with its existence in general. The second troll is covered in a bunch of what look like sea plants, maybe algae, and it has really big claws and teeth. Both of them do not look happy to see you. However, this action of opening the doors triggers a couple of reactions if you want to take them.
Oh yeah.
So,
Does Barrett's Psychic Blades hit? 17?
So 17 with advantage. Yes, that will hit the troll in front here. Striking him. Let me just check his stuff. Striking him for 16 damage as he stumbles back a bit, some blood leaking from his nose.
Okay. 2 light crossbows and 1 heavy crossbow.
Yeah, all 3 of those will strike. Pew, pew, pew. Doing 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And all of those reactions are spent. Any other reactions we had readied? I think that was it.
Lokun's Firebolt.
Okay, so Lokun throws a firebolt. Yeah, 17 will strike, doing 11 points of fire damage.
Okay, I think that's it.
That's tactic.
Alright, so yeah, as the door opens, a bunch of bolts and ranged weapons strike this troll. He is going to roar angrily, step forward, and try to grab the dwarf with a grapple with one of his attacks. So give me an athletics or acrobatics check, Tiny. He is going to use athletics because he is very strong.
That's it. Oh,
Does best help with skills? I keep forgetting.
No, it's
Just saves.
attacks or saves.
Okay.
Okay, so he
Oh.
would win the check grabbing you.
Hold up now. Let's see. Does this work for this? Hold up. What's the?
Oh, you got Flash of Genius? That might be
Yeah.
saves only.
No, Flash of Genius is for skills if you want to link it.
Oh, nice.
but you're the creature gets advantage because he's 2 sizes larger.
No, not for grapple.
No?
Grapple is
Cool.
just or
One
grab.
on one.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep. Flash Genius. It only has
Override.
one mod, though.
Alright, so you spend your reaction quickly using your magic to imbue him with a Flash of Genius. What's the bonus he gets?
That would be what's it on tail mod 3.
Oh,
Alright.
God, it's still under.
So that would be
Yeah,
under. You
just
sure you want to do that?
Guess not. Damn.
Okay. So he's going to grab Tiny. And he's going to move back 10, 20, dragging Tiny along with him. Then he's going to take a claw attack for his second attack. 22.
Shield.
Alright, so as a reaction, you throw your hand up using a shield from your ring, I assume.
That is correct.
Okay, increasing your AC. He is going to growl and bite at you, which will miss. Does this happen now? Yes. So at the end of his turn, he is going to... Oh, but he took fire damage, so never mind. He does not do that. He just gets rid of the fire damage on him. That's it for the rot troll. The other troll is going to roar, rush forward to here. And he is going to try to push past you, Tiny, using athletics. So give me an athletics check. Oh, that's a little bit better. So as a bonus action, let's see. Athletics. Nope, so you managed to keep him back. Annoyed.
Nice.
I assume you're going to try to stop him from getting past you, right?
Yep.
Alright, so annoyed by that, he is going to attack you. Using his multi-attack. So he bites at you. 25 still misses, I believe, because of the shield.
Yeah, it's 27 with shield.
That was a good move.
And yeah, 2 claw attacks also miss you. So these trolls are going nuts on Tiny. Luckily, his shield magic is keeping them at bay, at least for now. Nibnod.
Nice.
Save the Longbeard! Charges forward. About here. And honestly, just Thundering Fist. Let's see, doubles,
You're gonna double fist this troll.
double fist.
Alright, so you punch at him with crackling thunder energy. 22 will connect. Doing 9 thunder, yep.
And the second, let's see, failure.
He will step back as you swing past him. And he is now looking angrily at you as your thunder fists keep his attention. Is that it for you?
Let's see. Yeah, I'll use my last bonus for last defensive field. So just 9 extra.
Temp, alright.
Yep.
So you gain some temp hit points after getting the troll's attention. Skellington.
Skellington is going to shoot a light crossbow.
At the same one?
At the first one that we focused on. Yeah.
Alright, so that will strike, doing 4 points of damage, hitting him in the chest.
That's it.
Sorry. Didn't mean to push that.
Barrett, what are you gonna do?
Barrett is going to bonus action hide and throw a psionic blade.
Alright, so Barrett slips into the shadows. 16, I believe, is enough to hide from them. Can double check. Yes.
Okay, and here comes a psychic blade. 26.
26 will strike, doing, let's see, 24 damage to that guy, and that does wound him.
That's it for Barrett.
Alright, Bogger.
I will ask Tiny. Tiny, you okay? Do you need do you need help?
Fine, beat on these guys.
Cool. In that case, since I can't get to this guy without getting in this guy's range, I'm gonna step behind Nibnob and start wailing on this. I forgot which one it was. This is the wrong one. It's the other guy.
Alright, yeah, 25 lands punch on him as you punch over Nibnob, doing 8 and 5 necrotic. So that would be 13 damage on the first hit.
Second punch.
17 will land as well, punching him again.
I am gonna try to stun him.
Okay. So stunning strike. How much damage does he take?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
So another 11. You spend a key point to stun, giving him a con save. Oh, yeah, 24 will make it, and he resists the
Easily.
stun.
Cool. So then bonus action. Do I know if I'm in his range right now?
I don't think you are. I think you're. Doesn't seem like he has reach.
Cool. I'll punch him one more time.
Nice.
Alright, so a third punch with your bonus action will land,
Move 5 to 4.
doing another 12 points of damage as you bruise his ribs a bit. Does not look wounded yet, though.
Good.
So that's it for you, Lokun.
Lokun's going to cast Flame Sphere at the 3rd level. Place it right here. That looks like a nice little tuck it right there in that little corner. Smash it into the one that he's been focusing on, the one that's holding on to Tiny.
Okay.
And that's a DC 16 deck save.
This
It
one
fails.
says something in Giant as you hit him for 10 fire damage.
Okay, he is singed. That is my turn.
And remind me, does anyone speak Giant?
Nope.
Okay. Warbanner.
Warbanner is going to fly in. Let's see if he has the movement. Oh, yeah, of course he does. And he flies back out 40 feet to distract one in front of Tiny. And flies back around the crate. By the way, that crate probably is gone because you popped out of it. So.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, the illusion disappears. Somebody sees me interact, or somebody sees somebody else interact.
Yeah, it becomes
This guy's
translucent.
distracted.
Alright, so he swats at the owl, giving a momentary distraction. Skeleton.
Skeleton's going to take a shot at. Sure, he's going to take a shot at the same one. He's not going to wait all the way for Jared yet.
Oh man, we are lined up.
17.
No, that is going to. Oh wait, 17 with advantage. Yeah, that will strike.
and some cover. So just 3 damage.
Yeah, so as he is looking at the owl, he gets another crossbow bolt to the shoulder.
That's it for him.
Tiny.
Hey, attacking we shall go. That'd be a disadvantage because he's got me grappled, right?
No, he doesn't have you restrained. It's just normal. You just can't
Okay.
move.
Okay.
So you're gonna swing at him.
Yes, I am.
All right. So you bring your warhammer down upon him. Oh yeah, 22 will land, slamming it probably into his chest. How much damage do you do? 12 points of damage.
Okay, and superiority die. Well, if I can't push him, I'm living anyway. So I mean, because I physically usually pushed.
You can try to push him. In fact, if you do, that
Break-
would break the grapple.
Break the grapple, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna try to.
All right, so you do a push on him.
6 more points, and then it's 15. I believe it.
Is that a strength save?
That's strength, yeah.
Okay. Oh, he makes it.
Okay, action surge.
Okay, you spend your action surge.
And we'll do it again.
Yeah, 23 strikes a second time, doing 8 bludgeoning.
And we'll do the push again too.
Spending
Or
another
another-
superiority dice. How much do you deal? Another 6 damage, and he is looking near death.
And that would they hit another
Another
save.
strength save. Oh, so he fails that. Being pushed back 10 feet. And that would break the grapple on you.
And that would be my turn.
Alright, skeleton.
Skeleton's moving up. We'll take a shot with the heavy crossbow. Excuse me. Ooh, misses. Yeah, it's his turn.
Alright, the rot troll goes. And is it start or end a turn for the flaming sphere? End,
End
I
of turn.
believe. Okay, so he's going to move up here, getting to cover. Or at least better cover. And he is going to swing at Tiny with the flank. And a bite. 22.
22 is my HP.
It says it's 21. But are you going to do anything like shield, or are you just going to take the hit?
I'm gonna take this one.
Alright, so he bites down on you, doing 12 necrotic and 7 piercing.
Minus 3.
Yeah, so 12 necrotic and 4 piercing, so 16. That is it for him. The lake troll, you would see his wounds begin to heal as he regains some hit points. He wants no part of this flaming sphere, so he's going to take the overrun action, trying to overrun both Tiny and Nibnob. So I need athletics checks from the two of you.
Quick question.
Yeah?
Would that count as damage? Or
What do you
attack?
mean?
Repulsion
Overrun?
shield?
Overrun. No, it's not a hit. It's just a check.
I was trying to be clever.
Yeah, he would have to have actually hit you. So let's
Athletics.
see. Yeah, athletics. He has advantage. So he would fail against Tiny, so he can't get by. So instead, he's going to just attack. Let's see. He'll attack.
Disadvantage on anyone except me.
That's true. Yeah, he'll go for you. So he goes and swings at you with his claws. 18, I believe, misses on the first attack.
Indeed.
Second will miss as well. Ooh, I think 24 gets you, though.
Yep.
So you are bit for 13 slashing.
13, 9, 4. Yeah, alrighty then.
And he is going to move away from you, giving you an oppie if you want to take it.
Honestly, yeah.
So spend your reaction.
And probably Tiny too. Maybe.
Not yet for Tiny, but at some point probably.
Here it is.
Venom.
Let's see. Come on now, give me the good stuff.
Oh,
Failure.
That's going to miss as he steps here. And then he is going to step away, giving Tiny a reaction swing if you want one.
Yeah, Tiny.
Yeah, 19 plus 4, 23 will strike, hitting him for 6. He will continue up this way, getting away from the flaming sphere. That is it for him, Nibnob.
How damaged is this one looking? This one.
That one is looking near death.
Does the flaming sphere like actually wound me? Like if I like
Only
go
if
by
you end your turn next to it.
So like right here type nonsense would be too close. I assume it's within 5.
Yes, if you're within 5 feet of it at the end of your turn, it deals damage to you.
Let me hold on. Let's see. Chart this out properly. How much is this? 2. Doable. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Screw it. Charge! Nibnob charges up right in the midst.
Okay. Rushing
Double.
up to this one.
Yep. Or no. This one have death.
All
Kick
right.
a mother down.
So you go and punch at him.
Thunder. Yeah, damage, and then
Yeah,
on top of it,
23 will strike with the first hit.
Fury of the Small.
Alright.
They're the goblins!
So 6 and, was it 4?
Yep.
Okay, so you punch him for 10 thunder with the first attack.
And then second. Sweet.
Yeah, 23 hits him again for 7. As he explodes in a thunderous boom and falls over dead.
Nibnob is the mightiest. Cheering over the corpse as it falls over.
Alright. That is it for you, I assume?
Yep.
Alright, Skeleton.
Skeleton's gonna run up. I believe he can only get up here. Actually, no, he could get up here because he can hop over. Can go. Yep, he can get over there, taking this route. And he's gonna shoot at the one that's north.
Okay.
So that's like crossbow guy. This
Ooh,
is-
no, that's gonna miss.
okay, that's his turn.
Alright, new round, Barrett.
Jared is going to run 5 feet. 5 feet. Should have bonus action hit, but he didn't. So he's going to just take a shot.
He
With the
can
psychic.
hide from here. He still has cover.
Okay. He'll bonus action hide then and take a shot.
Alright, so he uses the corner to hide. He would hide, so he has advantage.
Ooh, crit.
And that will crit. Doing 35, which will wound the creature.
Nice. That's it for Baron.
All
Nice
right,
job, Baird.
Bogger.
Well, following Baird's lead. Let's go 20 feet back. What do I start? Oh, on the rule. So 20 feet back. What do I see? Nothing. 25 feet. Oh, see that guy. So that's 35 feet. 40 feet. Do I have the 10-foot reach to get to punch him?
Yeah, you have reach from there.
Cool. Then I will punch him.
All right. Yeah. 23 punches with the first hit, doing 16.
I will punch him second time.
18 strikes him again. Doing another 13. He is looking badly wounded.
I will punch him a third time.
Oh, no, he's gonna dodge
that didn't work. And too fast.
All right,
45
Lokun.
feet.
Lokun will run up here 20 feet.
Yeah.
25, 30. I peek around the corner and take a shot at him.
Yeah, you would see him from there.
16, maybe some 16, maybe a little cover. I don't know.
16 would normally hit, but because of the cover, you would hit Nibnob, who is not affected because his AC is higher than that.
Okay. Then with my bonus action, I'll wheel the flame sphere around and smash it into him from behind. I'm doing a 3d6, DC 16 dex save.
Alright, so you would fail it, taking the full brunt of 13 fire damage.
Alright, that's Lokun's turn.
Alright, Warbanner.
Warbanner is going to fly back, distract it, and fly away. That's it for
Alright.
Warbanner.
So the creature is now distracted. Skeleton.
I don't think the skeletons can get in there, so they're just staying back for now, dodging.
Alright, Tiny. Alright,
I
Tiny.
believe that's 25, isn't it?
Where were you?
Is 10,
Yeah, I think that's 25. The difficult terrain.
15.
So yeah, you get to the other side for the flank. Uh, 26 will indeed hit it with the first swing for 8, which will drop it.
Okay.
That's it for you, right?
Yeah, that'd be it if there's nothing else to hit. She was the flames, right?
Yeah, it was burned with the flaming sphere.
So that's it.
Alright. For some reason, on its turn, it still rises.
It wasn't singed?
It was, but that, for whatever reason, did not keep it down. And it gets up. So it is going to rise angrily, swinging at Tiny. Misses with the first. Oh, wait, Nibnob, you have it electrified, right?
Yep.
Alright, so it'll swing at you. Oh, that is going to crit you. Clawing you for 20 slashing. Luckily, it did not hit with both claws. Then it's going to try to bite you, which you would dodge. That's it for the... Well, it doesn't want to stand next to the flaming sphere, so it's going to try to move up here giving you an Oppie Nibnob.
Yeah, I say op.
Or wait, looks like you used your reaction already.
Yeah, I did earlier actually when it moved first time.
Alright, so it moves up here, ending its turn. Nibnob.
What was the reaction from?
When he
I think it
moved
just
very
didn't go
first.
off.
Well, it just went off now, so I think
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
he
it was-
took a Oppie or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was an Oppie when it was right here moving away the first time. Let's see here.
But I'm not
Honestly,
sure.
Charge! Vengeance! Proceeds
Yeah.
to pull out the Thunder Gauntlets again.
So
Okay.
knowledge nature might tell you more about why he was still able to get up, even though he had singed fire damage on him. If anyone has that.
Knowledge in nature. I got nothing. That'd be for somebody else. Thunder Gauntlet Swang. Failure. Thunder Gauntlet Swang.
Alright, yeah, 26 hits him. Doing another 9 thunder as he is zapped or boomed with energy and knocked over again. But you see his wounds are still healing. Skeleton.
Skeleton's gonna step out and he's on the ground.
Yeah.
He'll ready an action to fire a shot if it gets back up. It's its turn.
Yeah. Alright, so you ready a shot. Barad. New round.
Barad is going to come over here. Bonus action hide and also ready a shot if it gets back up too.
Alright, Bogger.
Would like nature knowledge or anything tell me what would permanently kill this thing?
Yeah, knowledge nature, I'll say survival might tell you something as well.
Ooh.
So thinking back, you remember being told about certain types of trolls that actually require something other than fire to keep them down. You think that this is a lake troll, and this troll might need fire and cold to keep it down. On the same, to take fire and cold before its next turn, or else it'll keep regenerating.
I will pass that along to everyone and say, unfortunately, I don't have any cold, but I want to use my movement.
Yeah, otherwise you'd probably have to bind it or do something to keep it from moving. So that's it for Bogger. Lokun.
Kun will be like, I don't have the means of cold damage. Like, I think we gotta bind it up, then. That's our only option.
I have manacles.
Ooh,
I have ropes.
let's do that. I'll toss a rope over to these guys with my item interaction.
If I drop less, I gotta wait to put cold on it.
That
Yeah,
seems
I mean,
expensive.
That's a big spell.
It does seem expensive, though. Maybe let's bind them up. Actually, then I'll bonus action get the flaming sphere over here and bash it into him.
Alright, so you burn him while he's down, doing some fire damage. War Banner, I assume, is just gonna fly around.
I still have my action.
Oh, yeah. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to start trying to bind him up with the rope, actually.
Alright, so you pull out your rope as an item interaction and begin tying him up. And I'll say we can end combat here. As he starts to come back, but being bound, he's making a bunch of noise but unable to rise. He's saying something in giant, but you don't know what he's saying. He seems very unhappy. What do you all want to do?
I'll talk to the party and I'll be like, the fire's out, and I stop concentrating. But I'll be like, perhaps we should listen to what he has to say. I can comprehend languages at least. Um, while anybody who needs to take a rest can try to take a rest.
I think that is wise. Here, or should we go into that hallway?
I don't want to keep. I don't want to. We can bring him in the hallway. That's not a bad idea too. We can drag him in there, perhaps. Yeah.
Which hallway?
Back here, I think.
Oh,
On the
okay.
door.
Sure. So several of you move him into this area, keeping him bound. He's trying to break free, but it's fairly difficult now that he's fully tied up.
Okay. Skeletons will cover 1 arrow each.
All right. So what do you all want to do?
Okun. So after these guys get in here, we'll shut the door behind him.
Hold up.
All right. So you
And
yeah.
begin his ritual for comprehend languages.
All right. Are you gagging him, Bogger?
I would
Now,
ask the
that's a
party.
smart idea. Yeah.
All right. So
Smart
you
idea, I think.
you try to reduce the amount of noise he's making, hoping he doesn't attract more of his people. You would see him healing up pretty quick, and over several moments, you would see him back to wounded instead of badly wounded.
But could Barrett use his flame tongue to just kind of stop him from healing back up?
So you just like kind of keep stabbing him.
Yeah.
Does this count as torture?
You would note that the fire does seem to reduce the healing, but it doesn't turn it off. So he does heal slower as Barrett burns him with the knife. Barrett would probably say this feels kind of wrong. Just
Alright,
burning
Barrett
him
stops.
over and over.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to talk with this guy?
Yeah. So I'll just continue my ritual, comprehend languages.
All right, so you're just gonna let him heal up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Could use alchemist fire.
No, that's torture. Probably is
Yeah.
banned
From the Siegebreakers.
All right, so you attempt to pass 10 minutes. You do indeed pass 10 minutes. Doesn't seem like there are any other trolls in the area that hear him. And you cast Comprehend Languages. He is mostly just angrily cursing at you and saying that the Troll King will have you all for dinner.
Okay. I'll relate it to the party. If we, I think we get the loot as Nipnop says, but it seems like I need to prepare a different spell when we, perhaps overnight later.
Well, what time is it? Because Tiny did say he has the magic energy to.
Yeah, see, I can use elemental weapon, and it lasts an hour, and I can put cold on my weapon.
Ooh, that's really big.
Are you speaking in your minds or out loud right now?
Their minds.
Okay, just checking.
And then I'll be like, keep a
Should-
watch over him.
Should we? I mean, what are we trying to get from him?
I can't talk to him. I can only understand him. He's only cursing at us, talking about the Troll King. I'm gonna move over here then and continue what I was working on before, which was that disc.
Okay, so you go back to your disc.
I'd ask this guy if he's hungry.
The troll?
Yeah.
Are you speaking common?
Yeah, because I mean, I guess I would go through all my languages.
So he would say to you, "What do you have to eat?" In common.
Well, I have rations,
Is it
but
meat?
hmm.
Is it
Rations
living?
might be dried turkey, maybe.
Yeah, there might be some dried meats in here.
Give me meats.
Cool. I would give him a ration.
Alright, so you put a day's worth of ration in his mouth. He just quickly chews it, swallows it down.
Could I also cast Goodberry and pass those out?
Sure. So you do a quick magic spell, creating 10 luscious-looking berries, and who are you giving them to?
Everybody in the party, including the skeletons, and I don't know how many that leaves us with. 6 plus
Skeletons.
3.
3.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 2
No.
left.
I
Cool.
think
I'll give one.
War Banner
Cool.
could store one in its mouth and regurgitate it in people's mouths if they go down.
Cool.
I'm asking the DM.
Maybe. It's kind of a stretch.
If my choice between life and death is death or being like essentially.
You don't want to be mama birded by an owl?
No.
Yeah, baby
bird.
Nibnob.
Mouth to mouth a berry by a skeleton. I choose death. Nibnob chooses
A
death.
skeleton.
Oh, I think the owl is an owl, but yeah.
So are we
Cool.
taking an hour?
So-
I would say I'd probably say you probably can't have him eat it and regurgitate it unless it's like sometime really soon.
I know. Okay, that makes sense to me. I was kind of joking around. I'd be surprised if you said
Yeah,
yes.
I figured.
But I'll let Tiny know. It'll only take me 10 minutes to create the disc, if that's what you're asking. But if you need a short
I
rest,
understand, but you took 10 minutes over here and 10 minutes over there. That's 20 minutes. I mean, are we taking an hour on that, and are we taking a short rest?
if you need to, go for it.
Well, that gives me some abilities back, yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
I would also give 1 good berry to this guy.
Just feeding
And
him a
I
good
guess-
berry. All right. He says
I
this
will.
this does not taste good. Yeah, and he just spits it out.
Wasted a perfectly good berry.
Sorry. I tried.
Just kidding.
I'm trying to negotiate.
Maybe-
Yeah.
Maybe
Trying
you
to
should talk to
negotiate.
them more. What are their origins? Like that's kind of interesting. And I'll continue.
Yeah. Yeah. I would. While he's doing that, I would start making. I don't know. I actually don't want to make tea because we don't have fire here, do we?
Give me a. So what are you saying to him exactly?
You seem new to this area. Where are you coming from?
Give me persuasion or charisma.
One and the same.
Not bad.
He says, "We come from the caves underneath this place, the flooded areas of the deep. The stone halls have drained of water, so we have entered them at the command of the Troll King."
Oh, how interesting. I'd psychically ask the party, should we let them know we were the ones who drained?
Sure, but
Or-
I'm more interested in what do they wish, because
Yeah.
perhaps we might be able to find some unlikely allies.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So then, I would ask him what I understand the hallways were cleared, but what do you wish to do by venturing up here? Why leave the comforts of your home for the dangers of
He
this?
says, "We smell the smells of the surface. We seek the wriggling flesh of the small ones to consume.
Huh.
You all
That
taste
seems
very good."
yeah, that didn't turn out too well for you this time. I'm sorry.
He says,
Uh,
"You will be
but
overwhelmed if my other kin find you."
your King Goblin or King what do you call yourself?
True.
King Uglyface here.
I would say Nip Knob and Locoon, and maybe even yourself look insulted by calling him a goblin.
Your King Troll here must want more than just food, or are you that barbaric and simple-minded?
He says, "What more is there than the tasty flesh of the small?"
Uh, Tools to help you get better tasting flesh.
He
I'll
says, "Do you
whisper.
have such tools?"
Oh, what are you saying, Loku?
Actually, what did you just say to him again? I missed it.
Tools to get better tasting flesh.
I'll be like, I'll whisper telepathically. What if King Troll was not only king of beneath the caves, but also king of this very keep itself, surface and below?
Did you say that out loud or in his head?
I'll say it out loud. I'll also,
Yeah.
God damn it, I'll break my ritual. I probably can't have this conversation while doing a ritual anyways, so I'll come over here.
So
I'll say that
he
too.
would say, "What is this keep you speak of? I don't recognize such a word."
This
The
castle. Every king
yeah.
must have a castle. You have only been given the dregs of this place. If you had above, your
He
king would
says,
be very mighty pleased with you.
he says, "Human or small ones' creation to protect themselves. The powerful trolls need no such thing as a castle. We are strong and we take what we wish. We do not need walls. Weak races need walls."
I'll be like, don't need. I did not mean to say. I never even said that. But you want. Of
Some
course, all
luxury.
king wants more.
Yeah. The views are gorgeous. You could plan your hunts.
Give me a charisma or persuasion.
Both of us.
Yeah, sure.
Huh.
He says,
Nice.
"And what type of tasty flesh is there up here that we could enjoy?"
Have you ever had venison sausage? Beyond that, there's crawfish. You could have some good boils with that. The stews you can make from some of those creatures.
He says, "We hunt elves within the cave, as well as
Uh,
the
sorry, go
small.
ahead.
We hunt elves within the cave, as well as the small ones who live deep below. Much like you, they are small races that live with walls to protect themselves and fight in large groups."
Ooh.
There's elves down below. Sorry,
Yes.
go ahead, Logan.
Oh, yeah, that's a very good question. No, let's stick to that. Go for it.
He says, "Yes.
Uh,
The elves that live
huh,
in the caves of the deep."
huh.
Interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
Dark elves.
yeah.
Sorry.
I'll be like, you have a taste for what is Blackwater? Blackwater is human. And what
Yeah.
about his like all his mercenaries? They're mostly human.
Yeah, humans,
Yes,
dwarves. There was an elf until she
I
was
love it.
killed.
Oh yeah.
But mostly dwarves and humans.
Do we have a? Oh, Baird's our only human, but
Yeah.
he's not with us right now.
Oh,
He
hello.
is.
He says, and
That-
that goblins as well. We often find them in the caves. They make tasty snacks.
what if I told you that there's literally a buffet waiting for you south of this castle, above the surface?
He says, does a buffet taste good? And is there a lot of meat?
Do you like
Indeed,
humans?
there is. How many does Blackwater have in his contingent? Do you think would Lokun estimate?
With the humans and himself, there's probably around 20 or 30 of them.
I'll relay that to the troll.
Hmm.
Think of it.
Tiny just shakes his head.
He says, this is a bountiful food source. Why would you share this with me?
Because I don't eat my own kind.
Hmm.
Enemies of ours. Your food cravings and our enemies may be aligned.
Give me another set of persuasion attempts.
Baird peeks over my shoulder and says, "Mmm, tasty." Baird also make
Oh,
a persuasion check too.
Yeah, I'll say Barrett and Lokun.
Oh, Lokun's more persuasive this time.
He says, "And what do you want in exchange for this information?"
Information, or no? I just want you to. Just want to.
Well, maybe safe passage to meet this food that you eat. It sounds quite delicious. I'm all about unique cuisines.
Give me a deception.
Barrett will be like. Barrett will be like. As Lokun said, your food cravings can align with our, you know, our want to rid ourselves of an enemy. And that's not even deception. That's just telling him straight up.
He says, well, take these ropes off me then.
I come up close to him with my flaming hammer, even though it's not true flame.
Yeah, continue
You sure
away.
you want to let him go?
I don't know about letting you go. I, you know, as kind as you have been, I feel like you might just crush us because you have not learned your lesson. You look pretty stupid, but okay.
Well,
He says, when
Yeah,
one
we'll-
is strong, one does not need to be smart.
But yeah, Lokun, what are you saying?
I'll just tell him, I'm like, let us stew about this for well, maybe that's the wrong word, but let us think about this for a little bit. But if we let you go, not saying that I will. I have to talk to my allies here. But you would promise not to attack us. We would just bring you back down again, as you just saw.
He says,
I know you're very strong.
I will not attack you. You seem to be strong yourselves, and I don't know if I could overcome you with just myself.
Oh. I'll psychically whisper to Lokun and the rest of the party, maybe you could help us get down this hallway.
Oh yeah,
In exchange for this information and his freedom.
that's a good idea. First,
Tiny, or sorry, go ahead.
first, does he seem like he's telling the truth? That
Yeah, you don't think he's going to attack you again. You think he realizes that you all would just overwhelm him.
I think that's a good idea, Bogger. And I'll
The
whisper
other
to
option,
Chris.
maybe he leads us back some to where he came from. But yeah,
I don't
what are you
think those
saying?
are mutually exclusive. I think they're both good ideas. I'll look to the rest of the party and psychically whisper, "What do you guys think? You guys been awfully quiet." Better to be like, "I think that's an amazing idea."
Nibnob, Tiny?
Nibnob would like to heal and also get loot. Everything else is just details.
How are you, Tiny?
You know, one way I don't agree with it, but another way it sure helps. I hate sending a creature after other beings, but then again, who we're sending off of is a very nice person anyway.
Exactly. A means to an end, they would say. And I'll be like, "Well, the vote has been cast. It's I think the majority has spoken."
Then will you release me?
Yeah, I don't care about the big man, but it's the little guys underneath him that are just doing their job. I hate to send it after, but that's okay. We'd have to fight them anyway, sooner or later, probably.
Oh, they're very hungry, and we give them a resource. And then I'll talk to the troll. I'll be like, "We'll let you go, and you can prove that you hold your word by helping us bypass this trap. I mean, it's probably going to hurt, but looks like you have a means to heal, so that we can cross safely and get this treasure at the end."
He says, "What is trap? What does this mean? Is it something I can eat?"
I mean, eat in a way, but not like fill your stomach, but eat as in.
How much food? How much food do you need to do this for us? I mean, well, actually, you have your freedom.
He says, "I will do this for you. What does it involve? What must I do?"
I'll point to the north, and I'll say like, we know there's something dangerous up here, but nothing so dangerous that. I think we should just cross it. I don't think we should.
Yeah, I don't like that idea. I think we should send this guy back to his troll with a message from the Siegebreakers. We can help them find rich treasures or rich food on the surface and supply
if you
their
send
tribe.
your people back after us, I will personally hunt you down and kill you myself.
He just growls at you. He says, "You are small. I don't fear you, and I can't guarantee my king will not be, or that my king will agree to your terms." He says, "But I can offer your terms to him, and perhaps he will."
Just emphasize that we can help find delicious meat you have never tasted before on the surface, and supply your tribe with that.
I'll say the number that you gave me. What was it, like 20 or something like that? And I'll just like slowly count on my fingers off like how many squishy small ones you can eat.
Did you all come in here through one of the caves? How did you get here?
Oh,
Okay. Just point from above. That's how we know there's more out there.
He says, "But how did you get in here? The halls, as far as we knew, were closed off." He says, "Where did you come from?"
Oh, well, that's more than you bargained for. How about we talk to your Troll King first, and perhaps we will share more.
yeah.
We can show you how to get back, how to go up there.
He says, "I will make him I will give him your offer. But as I said, I can't guarantee he will not attack you."
Understood.
Yeah, yeah. Just let him know that's well. I mean, you
So,
have seen it. Yeah.
are you cutting him loose?
I think so.
Alright, so you undo the ropes. He quickly gets to his feet and growls, and then he'll just push past Tiny and make his way towards the north. What do you want to do?
Skip
So
again.
yeah.
You would hear his footsteps fading away into the distance.
Going north, right? That's
Yeah.
where he came from.
Barrett says, "Well, he might come back with a bunch of friends and try to kill us. I think we should hurry whatever we're going to do. I don't know
Yeah.
if we want to wait 10 minutes for the ritual."
Alright, Barrett's gonna
I can get across, and depending on how heavy that chest is, carry it
So,
back. I believe.
the two ways
yeah.
to get across, if you have a 15 or higher strength, you could jump it. Or an acrobatics
Cool.
check can get you across through balancing between the pressure plates.
So my 19 strength, I just jump, skip.
You
Cool.
could do a running jump and just jump over it.
Alright.
Cool.
Tiny, damn.
He's been lifting weights.
Yeah.
This man hits the long jump like no other.
Hurrah! For his short legs, he's got some jump. All right, so he flings himself over, landing on the other side. And as you get over here, you notice something a little bit worrisome.
Oh shit.
There is a huge boulder that is being suspended up above in the ceiling over here. Looks like it's being held in place by something.
It's a marble. It's a giant marble.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
You said there was a way to disarm it, possibly right here.
Yeah, so if you look at the wall here, there's a panel you can open, and there looks like there are some ropes and wires inside. Looks like some kind of engineering thing.
Okay.
Thieves' tools could disable it with intelligence. Well, probably with wisdom for you, or dexterity.
Okay.
You
Because
can do
I
it
have
twice.
my warden's intuition.
Skeletons. Everybody's like cheering you on, but then the skeletons you see move away, understanding that ball looks like it's blunt
Yeah,
damage.
you might want to move out just in case.
Yeah, no, the skeletons probably are not going to survive a boulder.
Yeah, Nib knobs out.
Everyone just suddenly starts leaving.
You got this, Tiny.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just in case, I'm gonna use inspiration because I don't make it. I'm gonna go ahead.
Are you currently inspired?
Wait, well, that's right. Change how it goes.
Hold up. Flash
So,
of genius.
if you're
I'll
not
use
currently
that.
inspired, you can use a story point to become inspired, but then you can't do that again until a short rest.
I think Nibnob has a better solution. He's gonna help
Flash.
him with Flash's genius.
Yep.
Okay.
Save
I mean,
what
you could
can.
still, you could still do it. It's just you just couldn't do it again until a short rest. So, do you want to use a story point as well?
Flash.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So you use a story point. Go ahead and roll with advantage. You get +3 to whatever you roll. All right.
Nice.
23.
That's awesome.
6.
26 with the Warden's Intuition. So yes, you would disable the trap. You no longer believe it is an issue.
Does it feel like it's the trap on the ground or the boulder trap? Both.
You're guessing the pressure plates were for the boulder trap.
We still got that boulder. Oh,
It's hanging up above.
Yeah, it's up above in the ceiling. So yeah, you make your way over to the chest, which is closed and locked.
I'm gonna examine it for traps.
Okay. Give me a perception check. So you think hidden on the back of the opening, there is another one of those Rune Master runes that will go off if you try to open it.
Okay, we
Need
got
my help,
another
Paul?
arcane rune on this one.
Okay.
Can
Arcane.
dispel
You think it can
yeah.
be dispelled with probably dispel magic or with some kind of components in a ritual.
Hymnob's gotcha.
it. Can I cross this? Like, is this?
Yeah,
is
it's
this,
all
like,
safe.
That's all safe now.
Alright.
Yeah, at least the pressure plates should be disabled. And yeah, it does not go off when you cross, luckily.
Yeah, alright, let me see. Dispel. Aha!
Alright, so you use a dispel magic, I assume 3rd level?
Yep.
Okay, so you use a 3rd level spell slot, and the rune would poof out in smoke.
Well
You
done.
think it should be safe now.
The deed is yours, Longbeard. Let's see.
So, using your thieves' tools, Tiny, you are able to pick it, and I assume you're opening it?
And Tiny,
Yes.
you're on roll.
Alright,
Yeah.
so inside the chest, there are a couple of things. Give me 3d10 rolls.
Oof.
Alright, so you would see. Looks like there is a large heavy crossbow inside that looks like it's in pretty good condition.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's laying at the bottom of the chest. You don't see any ammunition for it, though. You would also see what looks like 2 potions, both of them stoppered. Yeah,
Alright.
and that's it. So 2 potions and a heavy crossbow.
Alright, sweet. Well done. Get that shit and get out of here.
Maybe look around back there to see if there's anything else hidden. It seems like this hallway was quite protected for crossbow.
Yeah, Bugger doesn't trust dead ends anymore.
Investigation.
Well, the heavy crossbow could be magical. With as good a condition it's in, this might be a magical item. But you're welcome to look around if you want to look for anything else. Just give me.
Yeah, I would look for secret panels. Sorry, Nibnob, what are you saying?
I was saying Tiny could use investigation. I only have 3 for it. And I could use Arcana maybe to look over the crossbow.
So
we gotta take that stuff and get out of here, though. Like, I don't think we have too much time here.
True.
Yeah, you can look at it.
well, Arcana wouldn't tell you much, and like as far as is it magical, you need detect magic for that. And if it is magical, identify with what you'd need to see what it does. Just looking at an item, Arcana doesn't help much.
Fair enough.
But Bogger, you do see what look like some suspicious scrape marks on the wall over here. This might be a secret door, but investigation would be needed to know more.
Need my help.
Yes, I need smart people.
which
Any help
which
too?
one?
These odd scratch marks up in the corner here.
Yeah, this one back.
It's I don't know what's going on, but maybe there's something that moves here, went in there, left there.
I'll use investigation with the eyes of minute seeing.
Okay. So, yeah, it looks like there is a panel that you could push in that might open this wall.
Does it look trapped? I'll ask Tiny and Bogger.
You didn't notice anything that looked like a trap.
Cool.
Right. I'll be
Oh,
like,
go-
maybe we should stand back. I
Yep.
keep looking at this
I
marble
didn't see
over
that
our
one.
heads. And I'll push the panel, I guess, after Tiny gets away from underneath that boulder. All right, I'll
Okay.
just push it.
So you push the panel, and the wall would slide open.
Aha! Yeah, Bogger, you
Ah!
the man.
Nope.
And there
Okay.
are
Nope.
3
Nope.
trolls there.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
shit!
One of which you
Damn.
recognize because you were just talking to him. He is talking in giant as the panel opens. And he looks down at you all and he says, oh. These are the ones I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
In common, and they talk to him in giant as they look at you. What does the group want to do?
I'll just be like, oh, sorry, wrong door. We'll catch up with you later.
You're gonna push the
closer to
panel
night.
again?
Yeah.
All right. The door slides shut.
That's awesome. All right, let's get out of here. I think we pushed our luck pretty hard.
Yeah. Get knobs out.
You don't want to talk to them?
Nope.
We already talked to him. We know the deal. Yeah.
Nib
Gotta
Knob
talk
will
to this troll
valiantly
king.
run away.
All right. So where's the
Yeah,
group
I'd say
going?
they're on their way.
All right. Well, fellas, what are you thinking at this point? Do you want to go above, or I mean, yeah, like how you feeling about this troll thing? We keeping our word and everything?
You know, burn up some resources. We gotta go somewhere.
Uh,
What do you mean,
I
though?
do like the idea of these. I hope we're not sending them to their deaths by sending them after Blackwater.
Oh,
But
imagine if we. I mean, it's
50,
not like
50, 50. You know,
Barrett
half of
says
them, half
they're
of them.
they're trolls. Why do we care if they get killed? They eat us.
Yeah. Barrett has a good point there, and also, look, I
I'd
wouldn't.
feel worse
I
for
wouldn't.
Blackwater.
Yeah. What? Screw Blackwater. Where did my other skeleton go? Oh, he's right there. But I'll say, look, we wouldn't just send them. It wouldn't be very effective just sending the trolls at Blackwater, right?
yeah,
This would be a
but
concerted effort, I think.
yep, big fan.
But, look, we have time to mull it over. What I recommend is we. I also think that if we changed our mind and we wanted to go deeper down here, we would need more ways of cold and fire damage. I know you got your spell, Tiny, but I think you would want me to be able to back you up on that, and perhaps even Nibnob has a means if given time to prepare. I don't know.
Alright,
Means for what?
and it's pretty late in the day, ain't it?
Yeah. I don't know. What time is it, Lou?
You would guess it's probably around afternoon.
Oh, okay.
This is another idea. We recently fought some stone golems, and I think I know a way how to deal with them, not too much trouble. Remember, there were some stone golems above guarding the crypts, right? And
Yes.
definitely know there's treasure there. And I'll nudge, Nibnob.
Let's see.
Yeah. All about it.
Okay, so Lou, I think we're gonna head back up to our base.
All right,
Yeah,
back
Nibnob
up
is
the
for the
stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are heading back upstairs. I can just delete your tokens and say you go upstairs. All right, so you head back up to the above area, which I think is this one. Yeah. So you don't have to pull your tokens on, but you follow the hallways back to your base, where you would find your ally is still working on the magical item. He would welcome you back. And he says, were you able to find your way down through the tunnel or through the halls?
We ran into a bunch of trolls down there.
He says, trolls? Where did they come from?
He said they came from the caves below. He also said that they feasted on little dark men down there. I think they're talking about dark elves. Yeah, this is all very new to me. Did you know about that?
He says, well, in the times of the city, we never knew. Well, I didn't spend much time in the caves below the keep, but I imagine that some of the areas could have had trolls. It would make sense. Trolls are fairly common in the dark areas below the surface. Dangerous creatures, not very smart, but very vicious. Do we have to worry about them coming up through the tunnels and into the lab?
I think that's a very strong possibility, but I think that's a very strong possibility, but I also think that you might be able to strike a deal with them. It seems like they're very
Food driven.
food driven, yeah.
Says, I've never known trolls to strike deals with anyone. They usually would just eat you rather than speak with you. I'm surprised we were able to talk to them.
Yeah, well, Hugger here was able to get them talking, and no, I look. I don't think this has a high chance probability of actually working out, and I think you're right, but no.
He says,
Yeah.
as a precaution, we may wish to move your hobgoblin allies into the halls down here to help defend in case they do attack.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
He says, if you can somehow make peace with these trolls, they would be a valuable asset.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
How much longer does he need for this magical item?
I don't know. It seems like it takes forever. He just like
2 weeks.
Chiron,
2 weeks
Chiron,
of time. I don't know how
isn't
long we
Chiron
are
like
in there.
super skilled? Like maybe he has accelerated crafting.
No, magical items do take a long time to make. That's just why they're kind of rare, as well as being expensive. I just was wondering if you recorded how long he's been on this for.
It's autumn 69.
Okay. So he needs 10 days, so 79th. So he needs
all in there.
About 8 more days. Okay. So yeah, what does the group want to do?
Quick question.
Yeah.
Does anyone care if I go infiltrator instead? Because front lines, I'm getting fucked up repetitively.
You do you.
Lord.
I'm more concerned that I care how however you play characters is yeah. Whatever you think is most effective, you would know best, right? So.
I mean, the group has a pretty strong front line with Tiny and your paladin.
Yeah, Alcaz.
When he's here, but yeah. So I would say however you want to play it. But does the group want to try to do a short rest here?
I think there's some people that are hurt, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
I need a short rest to get my fire abilities back, at least. Anyway.
Same.
You guys gonna try to fight all the stone golems? Is that the plan, or were you just recovering up here?
I was thinking about that. There's also there's a stone golems in the crypt, and then there's also this door to the west over here too. If you guys are interested,
Yeah.
those are two options.
We kind of talked about stone golems before. I mean, yeah, we don't. I doubt we're going out for a full day of adventuring.
Yep.
Maybe take care of a couple of smaller things, some housekeeping issues.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we do a break here?
Great.
10-minute break, and you guys can think about it. I'll use the restroom.
Cool.
All right,
Yeah, stone golem sounds good. It's nice and like controlled. We don't have to venture too far.
Yeah.
I basically have almost all my resources still. I mean,
I
only
was
use
going
force
to,
spells up.
short rest, and I'll be good.
Yeah.
And with a short rest, I get all of my superiority die back and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But like, I'm still doing pretty good now. After all of this, I mean, what do we want to do with the trolls? Let them wander? Do we want to like keep them in an area?
I was thinking that we do exactly what Chiron said, and I'm going to talk to Orcard about what just happened. And also if Tiny could set up an arcane lock to that door to the south or whatever. Yeah.
I can do that now with a free one.
Okay.
I could stay front line for now. Just need a short rest more than anything. And then let's see. Do that first, I guess. How the hell do you roll hit dice for this? Am I tripping? Is the button not working? Oh, glorious. Yeah, secondary, while I'm struggling with roll 20. I can still probably... Actually, no, I can't identify the crossbow, but I do have bolts for it, hilariously enough. Got 20 of them.
Are you if you're front we can figure that out, but my skeletons can use it if you're not going to use it all the time. But
Yeah, I give it to the skeletons. Keep it simple that way. Yeah.
But I can make ammo for them too if we need it. I mean,
oh yeah, they would appreciate that because they're running low.
so well, next time I can set up my portable forge.
I mean,
I can make one batch.
I mean, I do, for Bogger at least, I do have a light crossbow and the crossbow bolts. I just don't use it. Got it from the starting kit. I don't know if you would want it, Bogger. That's up to you.
You only get one attack, Bogger, unless you're using a bow or a sling. Yeah, he knows.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Crossbow has like loading properties, so.
Yeah, true.
There's just been a few situations where I don't want to be front line, but
I can
still.
make 10 pieces of ammunition in an hour.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Let's see.
But yeah, if I could find like a sling and just use pebbles.
Okay, here's how you roll hit dice. Or am I wrong? No?
Looks right, I think.
Thought. How many times am I supposed to roll it for a short rest? I honestly forgot.
Oh, do you guys actually get the Yeah, you do. That looks right. You can roll as many times as many hit die you have.
I was about to Google that shit.
You only recover half of them on a long rest, remember? So
True.
but use them or lose them.
Fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not terrible, not great.
I'll be right back.
Let's see. 10, 17. There we go. Not too great, not too terrible.
Tiny, it seems your tank has really, or your tank build has really come online.
It's getting there.
If anything, I just need either one more level up or essentially like a bit of like time essentially just to build up a good repertoire of stuff like alchemist acid, alchemist fire, and all the other stuff. Half of artificers just prep, and we've been going back to back.
All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I ain't got really nothing to make necessarily. Yeah, if we're doing, actually, are we like confirmed to fight the whatchamacall golems? Anybody know?
Hmm?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Are we confirmed to be fighting the golems? I wanted to ask real quick. Because I can make some alchemy vials for at least a short rest. It'd only be one, but why not? And it does good damage, low-key.
Alchemy bottles?
Alchemist acid vials. 2d6
Oh.
acid, and then catapult to throw it for extra.
If you have the time, then do whatever you want.
Cool. Let's see. How much is that? Damn, that's expensive. Not too bad, though. We'll say I make one for now.
Oh, you might want to that's you might want to talk to Lou, make sure.
Nah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it for now. Like put it to the side type nonsense.
Is that an artificer thing to make that?
It'd be part of the alchemist supplies for a short rest.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, I just have to pay the cost of making it. It's 25 GP.
So you could probably use nature components to brew alchemical stuff if you wanted to use that instead of actual gold.
Do we even have any low-key? I was just gonna spend it, keep it simple. If we do have some, I'll certainly use it.
How do you keep summoning the name of the god of mischief?
Only with the greatest of loot and arcane of rituals.
Do we have, or does your group have nature components?
From my knowledge at least, it's just been Majo.
Huh?
I know you have
I
arcane
have
components.
50 nature components.
Yeah, that too.
There you go.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I could use that then, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just-
So I'll give you 50 nature components.
I only need 25.
Well, you're the only one that's gonna use them, so just take
Yeah.
them.
I'll
Yeah.
make 2 then, screw it.
Alright, so you attempt to pass a short rest. I'll say...
You want to take us off the we're still on like to be continued screen.
Yeah, is everyone back?
Yeah, I'm back. Before we do a short rest, I get my channel divinity back on a short rest. So if you want me to make you some ammo, I can do that using my ability before the short rest. And I get my channel divinity back again.
That sounds good to me. Yeah. It's gonna make me some ammo, Lou.
Make some
Fine,
ammo
use,
for the large crossbow.
Alright, I think those are just bolts.
Yep, there's bolts.
Man, I got
I can make 10 of them basically out of thin air. Takes using the artisan's blessing.
Nice.
Alright, so you are making 10 of the bolts using channel divinity. And you're doing that now before the rest, so go ahead and add 10 bolts.
It's up there.
Before I go any further, does anyone want the crossbow? The extra ones I got? Because I'm not using the light one in the bag of holding I brought.
No, my guys are all set. But I'll also while Tiny is doing that stuff, I will identify the heavy crossbow that we got though.
Tiny, did you want to arcane lock that door to make sure the trolls don't wander up here?
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, I can do that after I do this, or I can do it before either way, 'cause that's just a simple spell. I'll use my free one.
Cool.
Alright, it is
Sweet.
a heavy crossbow +1.
Sweet.
Just your basic magical crossbow.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so you are trying to pass the hour for your rest. Did someone say they were casting Arcane Lock?
Yep.
Yeah, Tiny.
I'm
Which-
busy.
But that's after...
Okay,
how long does it take you to make those bolts?
That's an hour also.
Okay, so yeah, you have to wait on that.
Okay.
Okay. So I think you're making the bolts. You'd probably have to make them, then do another hour for your rest. Because I would say that's probably going to be strenuous activity to make those.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do.
Gotcha.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast the arcane lock
Mhm.
using my free one. Then go ahead and start the ritual for making the bolts, and then we'll have to go for another hour for a short rest. Or others can take a short rest while I'm doing the ritual. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, so they're gonna be taking their short rest while you're making the bolts. All right. So time is passing.
For some reason, it does short rest not give back spell slots? The hell? Am I
No,
tripping?
they don't.
Okay. About to say.
You would have to do a
Not
long
for
rest.
an artificer.
Yeah, you'd have to be a warlock for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Or a wizard with arcane recovery. I'm gonna do.
True.
So the first hour would pass. So you all who were doing your thing, it's now 2 p.m. You can spend a short rest if you want to benefit from it.
Yeah, I've already done mine. Got health back. Not topped off, but yeah, good amount.
Well, this should be the first short rest the group has taken. I mean, at least since the fight with the trolls, anyway. Because you didn't short rest earlier.
Yeah.
Nah, I just rolled it. It's really right above Lokun's arcane recovery.
Oh yeah, you gotta wait for the short rest to complete.
Yeah, usually you want to wait till I say the hour passes. You don't just auto, because you guys could have. I usually roll to see if anything happens during that time, because there's always a risk, like you guys could be attacked or yeah. So whenever time is passing, yeah. But anyway,
no, that's fine.
You got it, so it's fine. But just yeah, something may have popped up while the hour was passing. So yeah, you guys got your short rest. Go ahead and spend one of your short rests if you benefited from it. And now I'm guessing you're waiting for Tiny to do his.
Yep.
Okay. So time is passing. About 40 minutes in, you would hear something large banging against the southern door.
Ah, fuck. Alright, let me pull Lokun out.
The door seems fairly sturdy, so you think it'll hold back whatever's there, but yeah, something might be trying to get in. So you should all probably pull yourselves on here.
Yourself on on the map.
Oh.
Alright, let me gear everybody up.
Tiny is still attempting to short rest. Like I said, he's about 40 minutes into it. But yeah, what does the group want to do? Chiron says the door should hold back the trolls, at least for now.
Okay, be careful, but
if that's what it is.
I think it is. Bugger, you sure you want to be up in front? Might be muted. Alright.
I definitely was muted. But I can hold these doors shut.
Okay.
But yeah,
punch anything that comes through.
You are absolutely right.
Who are we missing?
Tiny.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay calm with one eye open at the door.
Yeah, I won't open the door.
Okay.
But I'll call over through it. Who is it?
Give me one moment to look at something.
That's always a good sign.
So you yell that, and someone yells something back in what sounds like giant. Then another voice says, I return with word from the Troll King.
Could you wait 19 more minutes?
Is this your door?
This is ours. We just need to. I'm just not proper right now. Give me some time.
He says, do these tunnels lead to the surface?
We'll show you an even better way in a little bit.
And he says, "We await you down below in the room where we met. We have a
That sounds
message
great.
from the Troll King." And
Very well.
you hear them leaving now.
Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
All right, so that's all that happens. Another 19 minutes passes, ending your rest at 3 o'clock. So go ahead and spend your rest now, Tiny. And yeah, what do you all want to do? It's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. Well, so Tiny, I guess I got some bolts or whatever. 10 bolts.
You got 10 bolts.
My man. Thank you, sir.
Would I have been able to somehow like
Um,
fashion a sling?
I got 20 crossbow bolts of my own, but I ain't used my crossbow in forever. I'll give you 10 of them as well.
Oh, that's.
And I'll
Hold
keep-
on. Hold on to those, because I mean, I got plenty. Like bolts go a long way.
Okay.
I could also give you my my magical ammunition case. As we had discussed, I don't often use it, so maybe your skeletons, or at least one of them, should be using it, since they use it more often than I would.
That's Baird.
Yeah, Barrett would probably say that.
Baird said no last time.
Oh, did he? All right, I don't remember that. So
Yeah.
if he doesn't, it doesn't seem like he ever uses that, but sure.
No, he said yeah, I know. But I'll respect it
Sure.
for now.
So ignore that.
Uh,
Then.
Would I be able to like make a sling on that second short rest?
What would you use to make a sling?
A piece of cloth, tattered cloth.
Do you have
rope.
any type of skill or tool that would help you make that?
Oh no, don't think so.
How much does a
Hypnosis
sling
is-
cost? How much does a sling
idea.
cost usually? Does anyone know?
I'm looking that up right now.
I would guess you could probably make
One silver piece.
Yeah, so sling, it would probably be pretty easy to make. If I mean, artificers can like use all the tools, right? Or they have something like that, or they have tool
Yeah.
proficiency.
Yeah, all purpose.
So you could probably make
I could
this.
ask Nib Nob.
Yeah, like Nibnob could probably either
here,
craft it out of like something cloth or a piece of leather or something. That would probably work.
Thank you.
I'll say maybe he puts one together for you because it's pretty cheap anyway.
And pebbles from the ground collection count.
I mean, I don't use catapult that often. You can have the flasks.
What was that?
I don't use the flask that often for catapult specifically. That's the main reason I have it. You can use it if you want. I got 2 acid and 1 fire.
Oh, I don't think I need that much. You hang on to that. I think you could use that much better than I. I just in case I need to kill a squirrel or something.
ammo.
Did you say
What
Tiny?
was
Little bits of metal, scrap metal.
cool? But yeah, I'm good. Are we heading down? We gonna fight in this crypt?
Yeah, I'll first want to talk to Orcard like real quick and let him know about the whole encounter with the trolls. And
Trolls.
let him know to watch the throne room and maybe take just like a portion of his soldiers and himself perhaps to watch the southern door.
So if you go
and-
upstairs, Orcard would be up there. It looks like they've been killing off a bunch of ghouls, as there's a bunch more corpses around. He would say, I can move my troops down below. Trolls seem a bit more dangerous than these ghouls, but
Agreed.
if
I
you
agree
wish
on
us to shift our focus, we can do that instead.
Agreed. We're trying to work out something with them. So only if they make an offensive is what we would seek. Defend the lab, I guess.
All right, so you can mark that Orcard is down in the labs now.
Okay.
He's no longer clearing ghouls.
Okay, so I'll stop him. I'll say paused on renovating beneath the keep to be OSHA compliant.
Yeah.
What page is it?
Uh, it
71.
is the 71st bottom. All right,
And
so
now,
yeah, he brings his troops back down here. All right, so where are you headed?
we're going to meet parlay with the Troll King, hopefully.
Okay, so
Cool.
you're heading back downstairs.
We didn't want to do the crypt right now.
Nah, I mean,
Cool. Yeah, let's
or
go.
it's up to you. But
No,
I think
let's go. Yeah, I agree.
I'd rather have just trolls than
Conversation.
trolls plus golems. Yeah.
All right, I will make you walk there. I'll just change the map. It's fine. So you come back downstairs. You can pull yourselves back in over here. And if you head back to the hall, the main hall, you would find there are several trolls there waiting for you. One of which you recognize as the lake troll, the one that spoke common. The other two are probably trolls you don't recognize, just other trolls. But the lake troll says, if you agree to help us, the Troll King is interested in your offer. As you seem to be fairly powerful, more so than the normal small ones we run into. But we would request aid from you.
Of course, that's what we're here for. Let's work something out.
He says, these halls contain strange guardians. We believe that the dwarves created them, and they have been attacking us and making it harder for us to get our people through this area. The Troll King wishes for you to destroy these guardians.
In return for what?
He says, our people will not attack you. And
we're not just alone. Oh, go ahead.
He says, and as you asked, we will move through here and help you fight these other small ones who you war with.
Ah, indeed. I'll whisper to the party. What do you guys think? I like this. This is what we wanted.
Nibnob agrees.
He
I think
says,
a deal's.
Go ahead.
I think that sounds like a splendid deal to me.
He nods and he says, we have a good amount of our people in this area, but there is one section where strange machines have attacked and killed several of our groups of trolls. I will show you where that is, and you will hunt them down.
Excellent. Are you guys all set for such an expedition?
Yeah.
All right.
On what?
Lead the way, my. What's? Go ahead. No, sorry.
Nah, you're fine. I'm just being nonsensical.
I want to hear your nonsensical though. Wouldn't it, Dustin?
Onwards for the loot. Proceeds to
Indeed,
charge
my little-
with ridiculous
indeed.
enthusiasm.
Indeed, my little friend. And I'll ask the it's this guy, right? He's the dude.
That's the one who seems to be able to speak common. None of the other trolls you've encountered speak common.
By the way, I think it is time now for us to make introductions. We are the Siegebreakers, and I am Lokun, and I'll point to the rest of the party to introduce themselves. What would we refer to you by? great mighty troll. The
He
lakes.
says, "What is a siege, and why do you break them?"
Is there a week and it is fun?
We have taken down other forces above on the surface, other squishy things like us, and that is why we're called the Siegebreakers.
Hmm. He says, "Well, I am Ouchclap. I clap things, and they say ouch."
Awesome. I love it. Let's
He
go into the
says,
notes.
"Now, come with
You
me."
hear me say ouch, did you?
And he says, "I didn't clap you hard enough then."
It's awesome.
Oh god.
So he leads you up this way, pointing down a hallway here. He says, if you go down the hallway, there is a door. If you go through it, that will lead you to the area of the golems. He says, if you survive, you will have our thanks, and our people will leave you be.
Okay. Now, if we don't survive, then it kind of solves your problem anyway. So yeah.
He nods. And you would hear noises coming from the holes down here, and a very nasty smell. That might be where the trolls came out from, or at least one of the places.
I'll ask.
And there's a dead troll over here that's all burned up.
I'll ask Bogger. Do you want to set up some rope and pitons over here? I'll give you some of my rope to cut off because I've been working off a piece of rope. So.
Cool. Sounds great. I will do that.
Okay. So I'll cut off 10 feet of my rope. It's of the rope that I have. It's.
All right, you want to make
a rope again?
Usually it's 50 feet of rope per
okay.
use. So you're gonna make like a handhold thing to make it easy to get across this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If you just spend 2 pitons, you could say Tiny just jumps across and hammers it in or something.
Oh yeah. Cool. Use that ball peen hammer. All right. So I guess we'll draw just like a rope thing here. Okay.
Yeah, I can put a rope there.
You don't like my art there? Okay.
Well, I can make a note on this.
I think you've been using the same thing on others. I think we know what that means. I'll delete my thing too. It's terrible.
Yeah, now you should be able to mouse over it and it'll say.
Nice. Awesome.
Oh, well, now I put it on the map layer, but yeah, we'll know what it means. So yeah, you go down the hall there to the area where you were before with the secret door, and there is indeed a door going north here. A large stone double door, which appears to be in better shape than most of the other doors. Also, the lock is not rusted out like the others, so this one may be enhanced. Though you don't think the door is locked.
Hey, let's tread carefully, and perhaps we can open up this back way in case we need to escape. Oh, we can't open it from this side, probably, huh?
So, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Use the eyes of minute seeing.
Look whose new favorite
No,
toy.
you don't think there's a way to open it from this side.
Okay.
And the hallway also continues on down past here.
Yeah. Balkoon puts his monocle away and lets everybody know that. Unfortunately, I don't think we can open it. Anyways, Tiny and Nibnob, guess you guys can lead the way. Just be careful about these stone golems. I guess, Nibnob, you have pretty good experience with them now.
Indeed, Nebnob has experience with many things.
So you said they were. It was this door to the north.
Yes, at least that's the door the lake troll
pointed.
indicated. You gonna open it?
No, check it first. Always check first.
You don't see anything that looks like a trap. Though, taking a close look at it, you would see there's some writing carved into it. Looks like Dwarven. Looks like it may have been part of the original construction.
What does it say?
It says... One moment.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
Dragons be here. Golems be here.
It says, Rudemaster Olvek's quarters, stay out.
Oh, you recognize? Well, actually, Logan doesn't know.
I asked the ring. Do you recognize that name?
The ring would say it's most likely one of the, what would it say? He says, I don't know who Olvek is personally, but it would make sense that he says that it's not often that a rune master is stationed in an area outside the tower, so he may have been a regular in these parts, whatever this place was. I'm not familiar with the area you're in, so it's hard to say. But if it is a rune master's quarters, I'd be careful. He probably has traps defending it.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, the door didn't seem trapped. How about locked?
Alright, so you gonna open it?
He's checking it for traps first. Yep.
You didn't see any traps.
Okay. Seems too easy. Step back a little bit.
Alright, so you open it up.
Yep.
Alright, so the doors push inward. They seem like they're stuck a little. Might be some dirt on the other side, but you do manage to push them open, revealing a large area with a bunch of dead trolls, all of them pretty badly burned. You would also notice a hallway going north on the north side of the room, but otherwise this room looks pretty empty.
Bunch of fried trolls, guys.
Yeah, that's tread very carefully, I suppose. But deal is a deal. Let's win ourselves an alliance and have some loot.
Did someone say loot? Slowly creeping in.
Alright, so there's kind of a nasty smell in here, probably from all the dead trolls. And like I said, there is a hole in here, which is probably where the trolls originally came from. These trolls look like the other troll, it looks like they've been burned by something. If you look north here, yeah, it just looks like there is a hallway that kind of extends north to a different area.
Let's check the floors as we creep. I like staying close to the walls. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes.
So there's also some dripping in here. Looks like some dripping coming from the ceiling. But nothing else as far as you can tell.
Carefully.
Can I
Alright,
look around for like holes in the wall or?
so hang on a second. As you're
Oh
moving north
man.
there, you would see suddenly a strange looking glowing creature come right through the wall here. Give me initiative rolls.
Oh,
Which
dear.
wall?
Through the north wall.
What the? I cannot get initiative to save my life.
Is anyone
So that one
immune?
is.
Is anyone immune to surprise?
Not yet.
Alright,
Nah.
so they would take you a bit by surprise as they seemingly just come out of the wall. First act. Everyone on there?
I know I'm dead last.
Alright, so Lokun, you would unfortunately be surprised by them coming through. This one goes next. So the creature is a kind of like a shimmering mass of energy. As it comes through the wall, it's glowing and it just seems like there is a magical arcane force kind of just surging through it.
Does it look kind of incorporeal?
Yes. Should make sense how it just came through the wall.
Yeah.
So it is going to fly over this way.
Oh, don't go for my skeletons.
And
Oh, it's about to Nova. I bet.
actually, it'll fly to here. And
Does
yeah.
it use dark vision?
Oh, good point. Does it?
Because I don't know if it could see me if it uses dark
I
vision.
mean, I feel like Barrett probably would have his light out. though.
Light out, yeah.
Yeah, I
so
assume
I'm in dim
Barrett
light.
has his light. You're not sure what type of vision it is, but it does seem to see the skeletons as it does a burning hand spell. Hitting. Oh wow! Look at that terrible roll. All right,
Ooh.
so I need dex saves from the skeletons and the owl, as it just tries to torch all of them. 7
Does
or 3
Bogger-
damage. No, it wouldn't hit Bogger.
Okay, cool.
It fires at the
Does
two
the-
skeletons.
With the is the bird not high enough for it? I guess, or yeah, it's too.
It's
too
a
low.
15-foot cone, so it would hit like the whole area there.
Yep.
So yeah, either 3 damage or 7 fire. DC is 16.
Bird is dead anyways. Even if it takes 6 but the skeletons
first step.
saves, so
So they would take 3
Damage.
fire. That's it for that guy. Bogger surprised. This one, as it comes through, is going to also do some burning hands on the 2 of you. So give me dex saves. That's a little bit better. As it,
the question: did it also get the other skeleton in the corner?
I think that one was out of range. Yeah,
Okay.
it's 15 foot. So yeah, no, that one's fine. So the 2 of you get hit by a bunch of fire. Nibnob, so you would take the 18.
Curses.
Unless you got a reaction or something. Oh, and Tiny definitely is not ready, as you both just get torched.
Lord.
Barrett's. So surprise, 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 surprise.
For that, after that, hold up. Yeah, reaction. Hold up.
Yep, 2 that ones in a row.
Repulsion shield. It's a melee attack, so I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Damn.
Yeah, this is a spell. So yeah,
Oh, it was
going.
a spell. I could have.
Oh well, no,
had to
sorry, it's
try-
not a spell. It's like an ability, but yeah,
It's a reaction.
you would have been surprised anyway.
That sounds good.
It didn't look like it casted; it just sort of sent like a bunch of fire out. But yeah, going through everyone for surprise. New round, Locoon. What are you gonna do?
Okay. So let's try this. I think I can catch both of them. I'm gonna cast slow. I don't know if that's gonna work, but let's give it a whirl.
All right, so you try to hit them with a slow spell.
DC 16 wisdom, I think. Yep, wisdom save.
All right, so wisdom save. Let's see, first one.
Of course.
Indeed.
Well, he would fail and become slowed. Beep, 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 beep. Second one. Wisdom save. Beep, 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 beep. All right, they are both slowed.
Okay.
That's
And
awesome.
I'm gonna stand right in front of Baird, kind of give him a little bit of cover, I guess, best as I can. That is my turn.
All right, so this one over here is going to. What does slow do again?
I pasted it up there.
Oh, let me see.
Minus
yeah,
AC, and then has to choose an action or bonus action. Cannot use both.
All right, so it is going to force bolt you, Locoon, or at least attempt to. 14, I believe, would miss. That's it for that one. Bogger.
Cool. I will say thank you, Locoon. Run up behind this one and punch it.
All right.
Oh,
Punch
do these things look strong?
What do you mean strong?
They're
incorporeal.
Cool. Yeah. Just kidding. Never mind. Yeah. So punch it.
Nope.
That
11
doesn't work.
would miss on the first punch. 27 would strike on the second.
Cool. And we're going to stunning strike that.
Okay. So you do how much damage?
Oh, I always forget to do that. My bad.
So he seems resistant to your punch, as he only takes 5 points of damage from that.
Oh, that sucks.
Or wait, let me just double check that. Oh, he's immune to the necrotic. Alright, so he only takes 4 points of damage.
And he's resistant to bludgeoning.
Seems like it. Now
that.
he's stunned. Let's see. That's a. And actually, Arcana might tell you something about these guys if you want to use a bonus action. Let me do the con save. Alright, so he fails the con save and is stunned.
Nice.
Cool. Can I? Well, he flies, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, then I'll just punch him one more time and then run away.
Okay. Yeah, 27 will strike him, doing 3 points of damage.
Damn, it's rough.
Anything else?
Yeah. I'm running away.
Alright, the Maelstrom Golem, let's see. This guy is going to I think he's gonna move back, giving you an oppie if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
You can do it.
Yeah, 28 will hit him, doing 6 points of bludgeoning, as he seems to resist your magical warhammer as well. So you spent your reaction, and he is going to fire at Lokun. Oh, that's gonna get you.
26 will hit. Yep.
Blasting you for 49 damage.
21.
Alright, luckily you
Half of
do.
it bounces off my adamantine.
Yeah, luckily you do have that crit resist.
And I have to make concentration check though.
Yeah. Alright, so you hold the slow spell. Barrett.
Barrett is gonna take the flame tongue dagger out.
Okay.
And he's gonna come over here, and then hit him with advantage with the flame tongue dagger.
Alright, so 23 is gonna hit. Now that does fire damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. So unfortunately that will do no damage to him. He seems to be immune to fire.
Okay. So how much movement did he use? He used 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, and then he's gonna bonus action dash around the corner for a little bit, and then free item interaction sheath the he's gonna sheath the flame tongue dagger, kind of getting ready for the bow. soon.
Okay. Pulling out the bow. Skeleton.
Skeleton is going to take a shot at him.
Okay.
The heavy crossbow.
Normal or magical one?
This is the normal one. The number 3 is the magical one.
Okay. No.
24.
Oh, right, because of advantage. Yeah, 24 will strike. So the crossbow does the full 14 damage.
Okay, that's non-magical.
Yeah. The
He's gonna
non-magical
run.
crossbow, yeah, hits him normally.
Okay, he's gonna move out there too. That was 30 feet of movement. That's his turn.
All right, Nibnob.
Nibna probably charges around, screaming, essentially in utter pain, still burning.
Ah.
Drop this gas bag! Pulls out the fists. Let's see. First miss. Please don't. God damn it.
So 16 will hit it.
Oh, I stand
And that
corrected.
does thunder damage.
Yeah.
It's actually, remember, his AC is -2 too. Also, not that it matters. But,
Yeah, so 16 will hit it. However, it does not seem to take any damage from thunder, as the energy just sort of disperses through it.
Of course, silly me. Alright, let's see. Can I... Crap. For the second, can I use a cantrip?
Can you do that? I didn't think you could split
don't
like
think so.
between
No, I don't
spells
think
and attacks.
only Blade Singer
Yeah.
can do that,
Yeah.
or Eldritch
so.
Knight.
Yeah, I was imagining so. Well, that is an L on my part.
The thing is, since you did hit him, it doesn't say you have to deal damage, but he still has to attack you, or else he has disadvantage. Because
Yep.
your effect there doesn't say you have to damage him.
I thought you switched over. Oh, okay.
Nope.
Cool.
Because we didn't have any other front line. Alcus is still gone. And,
Cool.
yeah. And I don't have defensive field, so I'm probably about to get fucked up. That's turn.
All right. Skeleton.
Skeleton's going to continue hitting the stun dude.
Okay. 20 will strike, and this is the non-magical light crossbow.
Yep.
All right, so you deal 9 damage to him. Full hit.
That's it for him. He's going to stay in that corner.
Tiny.
All right. I've been standing here watching nobody do nothing, and I didn't do much either. And 25.
All right, so you flank. What are you gonna do?
So I'm going to go ahead and if I should have used a turn that. I'm going to use the elemental weapon.
Okay.
Cold.
So you cast elemental weapon. Go ahead and show me the description of that. So 3rd level spell slot, +1 to your weapon and deals extra 1d4 cold damage, right?
Correct.
Okay, so mark yourself as concentrating, and yeah, go ahead and attack. Uh, 16 will strike, doing 5 bludgeoning, and it seems to be immune to cold. It takes nothing from that.
Immune to everything. Well, then I'm going to also use a superiority die,
Okay.
and I'm going to use the one next to my play leaf.
Oh, the fear effect? Alright, so
Menacing attack.
you deal how much extra? Because I think that would be halved as well since it's part of the magic bludgeoning. Extra 1 damage, and he seems to be immune to frightening.
Okay.
Alright, anything else? The magical cloud of energy just kind of does not seem to react to your fear maneuver.
Doesn't react to anything.
Alright, is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, Lokun. What are you gonna do?
Um,
Oh, and
just
also
FYI, you need to roll wisdom saves because I forgot last.
oh right,
round.
at the end of
You
each
forgot.
turn.
Yeah.
Good call.
Oh,
Thank you for reminding me. So first one, jeez. Nope, still fails. They are not good at wisdom saves, luckily. The second one is going to fail as well, and at the start of this turn, you would hear footsteps from up here. Something approaches.
Oh crap.
In the north,
Yes.
the end of the tunnel over there.
I don't know if anyone can see it yet, but something is coming.
Okay. Bonus action, I would like to do that Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, wah wah. So you know these things are something called Mana Storm Golems. Are constructs created from almost pure magical energy. They're actually fairly intelligent, not very wise, and you know that the interesting. Let's see what. Well, you didn't roll very high. I'll give you one thing though. You would know that unlike most things, they are actually they take half damage from magical weapons and normal damage from normal weapons. So they are resistant to magically enhanced weapons, but normal weapons will affect them without issue.
Okay. Given that, Lokun will use his free action to wield his quarterstaff. So he has
Gonna go
2 hands
smack
now
him.
occupied.
Okay.
You guys don't ever really see this too often. But where is the icon?
Going back to his
I'll do it afterwards.
his warrior
Yeah.
training.
Yeah, and he's gonna move. He's gonna move up to him and give him a whack with the quarterstaff with advantage.
All right.
What
No,
the hell is that?
11. No, even with advantage, that is going to miss it.
No, that's not an attack. That's a damage roll or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So go ahead and see if you can get it to roll attack.
How the hell? I don't know how to roll attack with this. Let's try it again. Why is it not rolling attack?
Lokun it's been a while since he swung a staff. He's like trying to
I
wear
don't
it
think
as
I ever have.
he's trying to wear it as a hat or something. Go ahead and just roll a d20, I guess, for now.
Is it my dex or strength modifier for?
It's strength for staff.
Okay. I'll
It's advantage, so
no.
yeah. And you would get proficiency because I think you would. It is a basic weapon.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So with the extra 4, that would actually hit. You can crit fish though if you want.
For that 1 damage.
Okay, so yeah, you would hit. Smacking the stunned creature with the quarterstaff for 1d6 plus 1.
I rolled it up there.
Oh, right, up there. So yeah, he will take 3. Wait, aren't you doing two-handed?
No, I got a shield up too.
Okay, so 3 damage. Got it. All right, so that is it for Lokun, right?
Yeah, he's gonna move over here because I think he's going to drop the quarterstaff because he needs to have that hand free for other stuff too.
Okay.
That is just turned up.
All right. So the golem is still stunned, but at the end of the turn, it gets another Wisdom save. What's the DC on that? Oh, it probably failed.
Oh, and then cyclically, can I whisper to everybody what I just learned about it?
15.
All right.
The DC.
Yeah, it was 15.
15. All right. So yeah, it's still slowed. Wait, for the slow, it was 15.
I think it was.
But you got to roll for stunned, not. So the slow happens at the end of its turn, and
Yeah.
then the stun, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that was for the slow. He doesn't roll for stun. That's just gone at the end of this turn.
Yeah.
Or at the
At
end
the
of
end of my turn.
Bogger's turn. Yeah.
The slow is 16.
Okay, Bogger. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and say, reminds me of the old gulag fights.
Yeah, shank him. Shank him.
Get him in the kid.
Yep. And I'm going to run over here, shank Mr. Stunman.
That's an interesting question, because is it for monks? I know monks' weapons, they count as magical for you. Is that a choice, or is that just...
The unarmed strikes are magical.
Oh, the unarmed
if I
strikes,
use a
okay.
weapon, it's not magical unless it is. And that's like one of the Kensai things. It can spend ki to make a weapon magical.
Got it. Alright. So you shank him for 7, as the dagger does seem more effective.
Cool. Then I will do that. I'm going to toss this another stone. Well, it's slowed. Cool. So, my bad. I'm going to spend a little more movement to shoot over here.
Yeah.
And stab that one.
Alright, so you take a stab at that one.
Oh, shoot. Wrong button.
Yeah, 18 will strike it, doing another
And I'm-
6 points.
Gonna try to stun this one.
Alright, so it tries a con save. No advantage, and it fails, so it is stunned as you spend another key point.
Cool. So that's probably about my movement. And Tiny's next to me with the light, so I guess I'm just gonna punch this guy one more, or not punch him, stab him one more time while he's stunned. And say,
doesn't your third attack have to be an unarmed strike, or can you just replace it with a dagger?
ooh,
Because I thought the third one, or the
you're
extra ones.
probably right.
Yeah, I think you can do normally 2, which you can do, with
Yeah.
a weapon, but then the third one would have to be a magical punch.
Yes, and I think one of my 2 attacks needed to be an unarmed strike as well.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Cool, yeah. So
that's fine. We can just keep it for now. But do you want to take the unarmed strike for your third as a bonus action?
No, I'm going to dodge.
All right, so you step of the wind to dodge as a bonus. At the end of your turn, the stun would fall off the other guy. So let me get rid of that. This one goes, but luckily it is stunned, so it loses its turn. The new creature comes moving down the hall.
Shit.
Into the light.
Could I yell something? Because I haven't talked yet.
Sure.
Drop your minions. We're peaceful.
Huh.
And a new creature or construct comes into your vision. This one you also have never seen before.
Goody.
Which seems like a maybe a marble or stone creature of some kind with a glowing sword. It would get to there. And it is going to... Let's see. Let's see all of you now. Sorry, I haven't played these things before. Give me a sec. Oh, actually, we are at time. Maybe we should stop here before it goes, and I'll say it'll take its turn next week. So why don't we do MVP votes as you fight your way into this strange wizard's area as his guardians are coming at you. Alright, I got 1 vote. 2 votes. Hope everything is all okay with your paladin.
Alcus. Yeah.
He's just asleep.
Probably.
The hours he works.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's /WGM.
Space GM.
Yeah.
/ W space GM space the name of the person you're voting for.
Okay, there we go. I don't know why I keep forgetting it. I keep forgetting to put the space on there. Just fucking with me.
We all know the real MVP is Ouch Clap.
Ouch, clap.
I mean,
Ouch,
with
clap.
a name like that, man, he has to win.
He should always win. All right, it's pretty split, but Tiny with 2 votes, you are MVP. Congrats.
Thank you.
I look through Barry's inventory and he has like no non-magical things.
But he doesn't.
Well, this isn't a situation people are used to being in. It's usually the opposite. So
Yeah.
that's why I thought this construct is kind of neat.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, my weapon is non-magical until I make it magical. By one means or another.
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately, you can't make it unmagical.
Yeah, all I have to do is stop concentrating on it.
Yeah.
Can you do that instantly? I mean
Because
the
he used
I
the
mean
spell
your
to-
warhammer is a it's a
Brilliant
infusion,
weapon.
right?
Yeah, it's blessed in the mornings.
Yeah, so I don't think you could just take that off. You have to, like, I think you do that as part of a long rest to infuse or uninfuse.
And it comes uninfused when I infuse something else.
Yeah, so unfortunately you can't just drop the infusion midday.
Yeah. If you have a spare weapon, though, just use the other weapon.
It's true if you have another weapon. So it's not, like I said, it's not a situation adventurers are used to being in, which is why I
Yeah.
thought
Oh,
this this was
I
kind of a
have
neat golem.
old timey only has two weapons: the hammer and the shield. Well, a crossbow, but
Apparently,
Yeah,
or sorry, go ahead, Nibnob.
No, you're fine. No, I was gonna say
but
is all I can
I'm about to grab something from somewhere and just beat something.
I mean,
Just hit it with a rock.
just smash it in.
Well, apparently, Bogger has a shank, so he's got a knife on him. He's
Well, I
ready
mean,
to shank
I
some
do have a
golems.
small knife, but it's not up in weapons.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna take some notes on the game, but
Cool.
hopefully everyone had fun, and
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
we'll continue next time.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
Lou.
thank you.
Always
No problem.
got some interesting situations. So
Oh yeah, and this is a really cool creature. Uh, I've never seen
Yeah,
something that's
I've been drudging up some of the other books for
yeah,
creatures. I just since like I can claim it on my taxes, I was like, I'll just buy a bunch of books. So I've just been going through for some new enemies to throw at people, and like a bunch of
nice.
I found a bunch of new golems, and I was like, oh, this thing's
yeah.
neat. So yeah, I was checking them out. But
Yeah, hopefully we
Oh
get the
yeah.
full gang next week.
yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I was kind of disappointed we didn't have Alcaz here today.
Yeah.
Oh, he just messaged me. He said, "Yep, I fell asleep. Sorry."
We
That's
good.
Hilarious.
Well, he was tired last night when I played with him last night, so I figured it would happen.
Oh, are you guys in another game together?
Yeah,
Nice.
he had to go to work in like 5 hours after we got done playing, and so
Yeah. Oh man, that's rough.
that's like me. I go to work in 5 hours. But
I say it was kind of.
but I slept for about 4 hours before our
Before,
game.
yeah.
I say it was kind of fun playing Barrett today too.
Yeah, yeah. Rogues are fun.
Sneak attack is pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hiding and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love playing a rogue. It used to be my second favorite class. Now druid is. I really like druids and wizards. They're probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Magic's still versatile.
I mean, my first character was a wizard, but my second character was Arcane Trickster, which I had a blast with.
Yeah, my favorite wizard is probably an illusionist. Gnome illusionist was my first wizard, and I always have a blast with illusionists.
Yeah, back in the first games and stuff, gnomes had all the advantages with that stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gnomes are awesome. They have that magical. They have like advantage on a lot of
The
saves.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom, charisma, and
my first character was the Deep Gnome, Smurf Niblin, Conjurer. That was pretty fun. So.
I got Noam Chomsky as an artificer in Thursday's games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are. I don't know. I really like illusionists. You could do a lot with them if you're creative with your illusions.
That's something I appreciate about these games. Like, I would have never thought to make friends with trolls, but it worked.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how it worked, but creative solutions to avoid fights.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is illusionists are awesome, but it really almost takes a DM that's cool and creative too.
Oh well, yeah. Like your DM can. It is definitely one of those classes that your DM can nerf you if they're just like, well, they just see through the illusions. But I feel like that is. I don't know. I feel like if you're creative with illusions, you shouldn't nerf players.
But, agreed.
It is it's very illusionist is very CC centric because like especially with dumb enemies like you can like make them in like
Attack a yeah.
well you can have them like you can have like a pit of fire open up around them and they're like, oh, how do I get across? And like they'll just stand there if they're dumb. Or you
Yeah.
can have like a cage appear around them, or I mean, you could do a bunch of different things with illusions, especially when you can change the illusion. So even if they like make their save, you can use your action to like redo it and do something else.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
Hey, minor illusion worked for me today.
Yep,
Yeah.
get the stronger stuff like Phantasm stuff. People really mess them up.
Yeah, well, yeah, they do have all the different illusions now at the different levels. But
Yeah.
then they have like Phantasmal Killer and Phantasmal Force and a bunch of other different illusion spells. And there's that thing that you can make illusions real for a round or something at higher level, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Illusory reality. Looking
Yeah.
it up right now. Make like a bridge, like out of thin air.
Yeah, it doesn't last long, but just changing reality for a few rounds is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So
Well, I'm gonna take off 20 times tonight. Appreciate everything.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Alright,
I
good
said,
night,
I'm
all.
gonna take some notes, but yeah, good game, everyone.
Yeah. See y'all next.